Yeah, I'm sure he's one of the guys that, I mean, hey, the offense knows. Number 3 loves to attack the football. So, I mean, hey, just a little mishap there, but I'm pretty sure he's one of the key players on the defense that they know they have to pick up on those type of plays.
Yeah, but we can't lose 7 yards, though, not in a game of this magnitude. And hopefully we can settle down and get, eat up some of that yards we lost right there.
3rd and 17 from the 28. 0-0 ball game. 10 minutes left here in the first quarter. So Hampton takes the snap, rolls to his right. And he has all day. He throws it. It's caught. That's Cooper. And he's going to be short of the first down, I think. Let's see.
Is he? No.
He gets it. He gets the first down.
Yes.
So great job there by the Leopards picking up the first down on 3rd and 17.
And wait for Cooper to find the first down marker and just
sit there and wait.
Yes.
That's a big-time play. 1st and 10 for the Leopards from the 10. Actually, it's 1st and goal from the 10. 9 minutes, 36 seconds left to go here in the first.
Goal line setting. We normally know who's getting it.
So they come out in the pistol, and he's going to hand it off inside to Price. And Price is going to get all the way inside of the 5-yard line down to about the 3. Marquarius Price with a hard carry for about 7 yards on 1st and goal.
Yes, sir. And here we go. Hicks is now entering the game.
Okay, so we've been seeing lightning. Now it's thunder time. Number 25, Ahmad Hicks, he's entered the ball game, and he has 7 touchdowns so far on the season, and most of them have come in short yardage situations like now.
Okay, and they rush to the line.
So they come out in a jumbo set, and Hampton comes out under center, and Gilmer makes a great read.
Great read.
So he's tackled maybe for a loss of about a yard. Going to bring up 3rd and goal.
And here it goes, these 3rd down plays, and I know we hear Mr. Gill said a lot on defense, 3rd down is the money plays.
It is.
It's the same way on offense because, I mean, hey, we was just in a 3rd and 17 situation and managed to pick up the first down. So hopefully we can answer again. 3rd and short situation this time now, but hopefully we can punch it in the end zone for 6.
Absolutely, I agree with you 100%. So the Leopards make a few substitutions on offense. They bring back number 6, Chris Lewis, into the ball game. And they come back kind of in a jumbo set, but Hampton's in the shotgun this time, and he's going to run an option, and he's going to get – oh, man, they blow it dead. So it was a timeout.
Oh, okay.
Timeout, Illy. Okay, so I thought he was going to get into the end zone for a second. I was ready to celebrate.
Had they not called the timeout, that was a great read and cut by JJ.
It was. It really was. And it was a good chance that he would have got in.
Yeah, because the Buckeyes on that play, they overloaded one side. And, JJ saw a seam upfield, and he just hit the hole.
Cut it up. The guy had an opportunity to tackle him for a loss, but just whiffed. And great job there by JJ. So we'll take about a 20-second break and come right back with the Leopards' 3rd down play. You're listening to Leopard Football on 107.1 KTFS and on Texarkana Gameday.
Not long ago, Samantha had to raise her hand to leave the classroom. Just like that, she had to decide her future. She knew she wanted to go to college, but she wasn't ready to choose her major. So she enrolled at Texarkana College. At a fraction of the cost of a university, Samantha can start on her basics while she decides what she wants to do with her future. Start here at Texarkana College.
And welcome back to Harris Field. And it is 3rd and goal for the Leopards from the 4-yard line. And they're trying to punch it in. They come out in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. And Hampton's going to take the snap. He's going to roll out. He's under pressure. He's just going to throw it out of bounds. And great job there by Hampton just throwing it away.
There was somebody wide open in the corner.
Yeah, he was under pressure, just couldn't get it back there to him. So that'll bring up 4th and goal from the 4. 7 minutes, 56 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. And it looks like we're going to go for it.
Ooh.
And Cal Jones comes into the ball game. So Hampton is going to leave the ball game. Jones is going to come into the ball game.
Thought he was coming in to punt.
We know what Cal Jones can do.
We definitely do. And you kind of got to like the decision. Hey, one of the many undefeated teams in district, this is the way to make a statement, especially if you can convert this 4th down into a touchdown.
So they come out in the shotgun in the jumbo set, and Cal's just going to run to the right, and he's going to be stopped short of the end zone. And so he's tackled at maybe the 2-yard line, and that's where the Buckeyes will take over First and 10 from the 3, actually. So unfortunate play there. Just couldn't get into the end zone.
It's all right.
But we tried.
But, hey, in that situation, it's still early in the game, 0-0. And now instead of punting and giving them a possible good field position, they're backed all the way into the end zone. So now this is a long stretch downfield for the Buckeyes to reach the other end.
And that was a great drive there by the Leopard offense. You know, they got stopped short on 4th down and goal, but great job there moving the ball. So the Buckeyes come out first and 10 from the 4. Tennyson is the quarterback. Brandon Tennyson, number 11. He's a University of Texas San Antonio commit.
Don't eat the cheese.
Time to see that raid.
2 receivers to his right, single receiver to his left. He drops back the pass. He's going to throw it up, and it's caught. That's number 2, Jay
Rockwell.
Yes, sir.
That's that man. He caught that?
Hey, he did.
He did.
He definitely caught that.
Excuse me, that's not Rockwell. That's Parker Gillow. Excuse me, that's a mistake on my part.
That's the old quarterback.
Yes, sir.
That's the ex-QB.
Oh, wow. XQB / receiver now.
Yeah, had to make way for Tennyson, you know.
Yeah.
So great job there by Tennyson and the receiver. So Tennyson's going to throw a little screen pass to his receiver, and it's incomplete. And the Leopards were there anyway, so great job there by the defense.
Got to hit him.
Yes, sir.
2nd and 10 from the 35-yard line. 7 minutes, 28 seconds left here in the first quarter. We're scoreless. So Tennyson comes out with 2 receivers to his right, 2 receivers to his left. Single set back. He sends the back in motion. He's going to fake it. He's going to throw it right across the middle to number 5. It's caught, and he's going to pick up enough for the first down. That's Keith Rockwell on the reception.
Jay and Keith.
Yeah, they got a few Rockwells.
Interesting.
There's another younger one, too. W.T. Jones in on the tackle for the Leopards. 1st and 10 for the Buckeyes. Ball's on the 47-yard line. So Tennyson gives a hard count. And the Leopards don't budge. As we saw, they budged a few times last week.
I did. I remember that.
So he's going to take the snap. He's going to hand it off to number 29. That's Haynes, and Haynes is going to pick up the first down before he's upended. And the ball comes out, but
it was out of bounds.
Yeah, he was out of bounds, and they might have caught him down. So hard run there by 29. Ashton Haynes to pick up the first down for the Buckeyes. And they're moving the ball.
They're moving the ball real well. And, hey, they know they have to slow this offense down, man, if they want to take over and take control of this game.
So not Rockwell. Tennyson comes out in the shotgun. He's under pressure. He's going to step up in the pocket. He throws it, and it's overthrown for his intended receiver.
That's awesome. You love when those other guys overthrow, especially second down in this part of the field.
He had a man, just overthrew him. Going to bring up 2nd down and 10.
And that was a nice move on the defense. You know, getting a little pressure out there, making them roll out and trying to throw it on a run.
2 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. He's going to hand it off inside to Haynes. Haynes is going to
He's fumbled.
He fumbles, and the
Leopards
Leopards pick it up.
Turnover. That's what we need.
That's
we need
another
plays.
turnover for the Leopard defense. That makes number 25 on the season.
Let's go.
Great job by the Leopards.
And again, hey, one of the keys to victory we talked about earlier was we have to get turnovers.
Had to stop the offense.
And that was a great way for the Leopards to respond, especially going forward on that 4th and goal. And it looked like Gilmer was driving the ball downfield. Way to fight back and get a turnover.
Those are the plays we have to have. Someone told me those look like Coach Hud plays, Coach Huddleston. Shout out to Coach Huddleston and Miss Nancy Huddleston. They're listening to me and Tyler and RJ right now. Those look like a turnover back when he was the coach.
And so Orden Gar was the man who recovered the fumble for the Leopards, number 58. So the Leopards take over 1st down and 10 from the 33-yard line. Hampton. He steps up. He's under pressure. He just throws it, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Price just on a little dump off there.
They were coming in hot.
They were. Okay, that looked like it might have been a little miscommunication on that play.
It's possible. And he was under pressure. You know, he was better that than a sack.
Yeah, definitely better.
2nd down and 10 for LE. 6 minutes, 10 seconds left here in the first quarter, and we're still scoreless. So the Leopards come out with 2 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. The tailback is Price. He sends a receiver in motion. He fakes it. He's going to look deep down the field. He has a man,
Got it.
and it's overthrown. Oh, man. He had Caden Cooper streaking down the field. He had his man beat, but just overthrown by JJ. Got to take a little bit off that.
Yeah.
I know Cooper's been dealing with the hamstring injury. And
Yeah, he kind of just
You can
comes
see
off.
it, right?
You
he
can
comes
see
off the
he's kind of
field.
limping off as he's running, coming off the field.
But
so
he did have his man beat.
He did.
definitely did.
Great job there by Cooper, getting off the line, beating his man. Just a little overthrown by quarterback J.J. Hampton. Going to bring up 3rd and 10 for the Leopards. Ball is on the 33.
Hopefully we can get a few conversions here, convert this first down, and just get our offense moving in the right direction.
2 receivers to the right, single receiver. No, excuse me, 2 receivers to the left as well. So Hampton's under pressure. He's going to dump it off to Price, and he's going to bobble it, and it's incomplete.
Was that a sideways pass?
It kind of looked like it.
Sort of, kind of. He was under
I
pressure.
I think when he rolled out under pressure, he kind of lost his footing a little bit, and I guess he thought he was going to fall, and he just tried to get it to the next available guy.
I hope he's not too hurt too bad.
I think he's fine. Going to bring up 4th down for the Leopards, and number 7, Cal Jones, comes out to attempt the punt. Number 30, Wyatt Klepper, is the deep snapper.
Who's he punting to?
Number 17, Rohan Fluellen, is the return man for Gilmer, and he is the guy you want to watch for the Buckeyes. He has a few offers, so
A few.
That is
he's a dangerous man.
He got some
okay.
P5 offers.
He has
Rohan's a dog.
he
Shout
has
out to
10
my
of
boy
them.
Sean Cooper out there, C4, the Rohan guy.
Yeah, we talked about Rohan in the pregame. He has offers from Tennessee, TCU,
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Last week.
Pitt. He has a lot of them.
Yeah. Coach Marion was probably one of his first P5s up there in Pitt. And Rohan's a dog, man. I saw him on the circuit last year. I really like him and Jay Rockwell, But today,
Dangerous duo, huh?
yeah, but today, they ops today. But after this game, I'll go down there and shake their hand, give him a hug, tell Coop I saw his guys.
So Tennyson comes out in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off inside to number 29, Haynes, and he's going to be stuffed. And I guess they still haven't blown him dead. He's still running, and they finally bring him down all the way after he picks up a 1st down. So
Well, I thought he was down, back.
4 yards back.
Yeah. But
I saw somebody get smoked. I saw that. Did you see that body, that
Yes,
white
sir.
shirt flying?
and excuse me, that's number 21, LaDalen Jackson on the carry for the Buckeyes. And so they hand it off again to Jackson. He's going to be met in the backfield by a host of Leopards.
Yes, sir.
That's
Hey.
number 57, Kanye Frederick on the tackle.
this time the Leopard said, "No, sir, we're going to make sure you're down."
It's that raid, man. Raid kills roaches.
I didn't want to laugh, but,
Hey, but look, like you say, you don't understand roaches.
Yeah,
I cannot relate.
I can't relate, man. I'm just being honest with you, man. Can't lie to you. Anyways, Tennyson comes out with 3 receivers to his right, single receiver to his left. He's joined in the backfield by 21, LaDalen Jackson, and it's 2nd down and 14 for the Buckeyes. And he's under pressure. He's going to be sacked. That's
Great
number
corner
9,
blitz.
Michael Riley,
Good job, Riley.
on the sack for the Leopards.
Great corner blitz. Way to get off the line and get to the quarterback.
I didn't mean to get excited right there, but no
Yeah,
one
we-
in Dennis State has given us a chance to win
We
this
got to
game.
make sure we're not all together here.
Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that.
So it's 3rd and 21.
Jeff got that 3rd down music going. This is the money down.
Money down. This is a big down. We need to stop. It's 3rd and 21 from the 33-yard line. And so they're going to run a screen pass. It's caught by number 17, Fluellen, and he's going to be tackled way short of the 1st down marker. So it'll be 4th down for the Buckeyes. Great job by the raid defense
Great
there of the
job.
Leopards. What you call them, the roach killers.
Man, the roach killers, man. We kill roaches over here. We stomping them out, man. Stomping out roaches all October, man. We got them, and we're not done.
We're sorry. We
We're not
apologize,
done,
man.
Okay.
We apologize.
For who? For what? No, not at all. I work for Liberty Eylau.
So the Buckeyes come out to attempt to punt. And I thought he was going to fake it for a little bit, but he finally punts it.
Yeah,
That's number 4, Cody Guidry. I guess that's his last name on the
Guidry?
punt for. Yeah, Guidry, something like that for the Buckeyes.
Yeah, that's the one thing about that rugby-style punt, man. They
Never know if they're going to take off or not.
Yeah. But I've noticed like a lot of high schools, colleges, and even NFL punters are starting to try to, do more of that rugby style punt.
So the Leopards will take over. I guess there was a penalty on the play, or maybe his punt went out of bounds or something. I don't know what exactly happened there, but the Leopards take over 1st and 10 from the 50, right at midfield. So we'll take it.
This is a nice spot for the Leopards to start.
So Hampton comes back out in the shotgun. He has 2 receivers to his right, single receiver to his left. He's going to hand it off to Price, and Price is going to have a hole, and he's going to pick up the first down before he's finally brought down at the 35-yard line. They're going to give him, they're going to mark him at the 35. That's a gain of 15 yards by Marquarius Price on first down.
And another what?
First down.
Leopard first down.
Yes, sir. My bad. Yeah, another Leopard first down.
Yeah, turn up. All right, yeah.
Got to make sure he stays on top of it.
I got to.
3 minutes, 20 seconds left to go here in the first. We're still scoreless, but the Leopards are trying to get it in the end zone. 1st and 10 from the 35. 2 receivers to the right. He sends Lewis in motion. He's going to fake it to Lewis. He's going to hand it off to Price, and Price is going to pick up maybe a gain of 2 yards.
3. Is it 3 or 2?
Let's see.
See, the ref moved his foot, and he had me kind of.
Yeah, you never know which one they're going off of. It depends on which one they're going off of.
All right, now he takes a step back. 1, 2. It is 2 yards.
So it's 2 yards on first down for Price.
He moved his foot again. What is he doing?
He's getting even with his partner.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. My bad.
2 of them.
I apologize, sir, on the far end.
Has to make sure he's on.
Man, I didn't know what he had going on.
So shout out to the Tyler football officials who are officiating the game here tonight. And so Hampton's going to throw it across the middle to W.T. Jones, and he's going to be tackled maybe after a gain of about 2 or 3 yards on second down.
We got to get down the field a little bit.
We do.
Take some shots.
Think it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. It will be 3rd and 5 from the 30. 2 minutes left here in the first. Let's see if we can get this first down on 3rd down.
You know, to have such talented DBs, they can't really keep up with us from now.
They're trying not to give up the deep ball.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, like, we're running past them. Like, we're getting open.
I
just don't, I don't know.
We got guys. We got dudes, as they call them.
We do. Jimmys and Joes. That's the way the world goes.
So Hampton will come out. He takes the snap, rolls out to his left. He's under pressure, and he's going to be sacked.
Was that a face mask, though?
No, they grabbed his
by
the shoulder, and I'm glad he held onto the football as it was a little loose there. Could have came away with the strip, but they don't. So to bring up 4th down for the Leopards, and they'll send out the punt team. Number 56 in on the tackle for the Buckeyes. That's Derek Borda.
Really turning out to be a defensive stronghold, fellas.
It is. I mean, the Leopard defense come in allowing only 10 points a game average. So we know what they can do. And there's a fake by the Leopards. Kyle's going to keep it. Now let's see if he has room around the left side. And he's finally going to be tackled, but he's short, just a few yards short. Maybe 2 yards short. So they took a chance. Yeah, he's short. He's short. They needed to get to the 30, the 25, and he got to about the 27.
At least they know we're not scared.
At all. So good play call, but he's just 2 yards short.
You know, that's the problem I've had this week. You know, I mean, over here on the island, we're not really scared of anybody. Like, and, you know, for people to just to not think that we're just going to roll over when they roll into town, that's not going to happen tonight. And
you got to take chances sometimes, and we took a chance right there.
And we're going to take some more.
Absolutely. And so Gilmer comes back out on offense, and they're going to hand it off inside to number 29, Haynes, who fumbled on his last carry, but this time he picks up a big gain on first down. That's about
11, 12.
Yeah, that's about 14 on 14? First down. It'll be 13 exactly.
And that was a great open field tackle by Kyle Jones.
So they're moving fast. He's going to hand it off again to Haynes, and Haynes running hard. And
he's going to hard too.
He is. He got boomed, but he still was up. Great hard run there by number 29, Ashton Haynes of the Buckeyes.
All right, shout out to my man LaMichael James. I see you watching, man. We're going to get one for you. We're trying to get one for you.
Buckeyes moving real fast. 2nd down and 1 from the 48. Clock down to 19 seconds, so Haynes picks up the first down and more.
We're flying around too.
So that'll move the chains for the Buckeyes. 1st and 10 from the 46. Clock down to 10 seconds. I'm sure they'll run one more play before the quarter ends.
I hope we get an interception right here.
They're going to run it, watch. But I tell you. So he pulls it this time. Tennyson faked it to Haynes. He pulls it. He gets the first down and 2 extra yards. So that's how the first quarter will end. at the end of the first quarter. It is 0-0. We got a defensive ball game here. So we'll take a 30-second break and come back with the second quarter of action. You're listening to Leopard Football on 107.1 KTFS and on Texarkana Game Day.
Welcome to Texarkana Magazine.
Where everyone is famous in their hometown.
Every month, we have the privilege of interviewing guests and sharing their inspiring stories with you.
You can find Texarkana Magazine at many locations around town. Look for us on the first of each month where we publish a new print issue and online every Tuesday.
We'd love to connect with you. Check us out online at txkmag.com and follow us on social media.
Stay famous, Texarkana.
Welcome back to Harris Field here on the campus of Liberty Eylau High School, where it is the start of the second quarter, and it's a 0-0 ball game. And so while we have an opportunity, we do want to send a shout out to our sponsors. Texarkana Game Day is brought to you by Conterra Networks, Gregor Auto Collection, Texarkana Physical Therapy, Total Medical Supply, Texarkana Emergency Center, and the scoreboard sponsor is Commercial National Bank. And so we thank all of you for being proud sponsors of Texarkana Game Day. And so the Gilmer Buckeyes come out 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. And we've had a defensive ball game here so far. Both teams have made the other team punt. And so this is the Buckeyes' second possession of the ball game. And so let's see if the Leopards can get another turnover. Actually, the third possession. They got a turnover, a punt, and now this is the third one. And so Tennyson fakes it, he pulls it, and he's going to be tackled after he picks up maybe 3 yards on first down.
Yeah, and that particular play was a little wobbly. You know, at first Tennyson didn't know if he wanted to actually hand the ball off or keep it himself.
That's how fumbles happen.
Exactly.
Number 11, Sean White, in on the stop for the Leopards. 2nd down and 7 from the 31-yard line. 2 receivers to his left, single receiver to his right, and low snap, but he pitches it to number 17. That's Fluellen, and Fluellen's going to pick up the first down, and he has a hard carry down inside of the 20-yard line. And so they move him everywhere, I see.
Yeah.
He's an athlete. First down for the Buckeyes. Ball is on the 19-yard line. 2 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. He's joined in the backfield by number 29, Haynes, and he's just going to keep it himself this time. That's Tennyson. He's going to cut it up the middle. He's going to be hit hard by a few Leopards, and we got some extracurricular going on. They were tangled up in a block, but there's no flag.
Who was that?
I can't see from here.
It looks like
I don't know, but
It'd be all right.
yeah, it'll be okay.
It's all right.
Got to stop at the whistle. Don't need any penalties,
Not at all. But
especially not with Gilmer this close to the end zone.
I'm not really going for the dirty play either, though.
So, yeah, guys just blocking. I mean, hey,
Yeah.
I'm a block.
Oh, I'm going to block. I'm going to try to push you in the stand.
Exactly. That's what he was doing. Just got to let go when the whistle blows. Anyways, 2nd down for the Buckeyes. It's about 2nd and 4. Yeah, 2nd and 4 from maybe, I'm trying to see the spot of the ball. It's kind of hard. About the 12-yard line. That is the 12. 10 minutes, 25 seconds left here in the first half.
I really do like our band's rendition of Are You That Somebody, though.
So Tennyson's going to hand it off inside to Haynes, and they're going to push him forward for the first down. He picks it up.
He picks it up.
He does.
I
And
thought
so
it was shorter yard.
he gets it. It'll be 1st and goal for the Buckeyes.
And now, guys, it's time to see that raid come in full effect. Let's see if our defense can stand up and hold them while they're on the goal line, this possession, and see if we get the ball back.
1st and goal from the 8. Clock down to 9:53. And so he hands it off to Haynes, and Haynes has a little room around the right side, and he's still on his feet, and he's going to get into the end zone for a Gilmer Buckeye touchdown. That's number 29, Ashton Haynes. So the Leopards had an opportunity to stop him, but he got out of the tackles and gets into the end zone from 8 yards out. It's an 8-yard touchdown.
That was a big-time play. Somebody had to get on the scoreboard, you know.
You got to break these goose eggs, huh?
Yeah.
So the Buckeyes do first with the extra point pending, and they run the swinging gate. We saw that last week from Spring Hill, and they got us. So if you're the Leopards, you got to be careful.
11, Henderson holding, and number 20, Hernandez kicking.
So Hernandez is the kicker, and the kick is up. and it's good. So with 9 minutes, 44 seconds left to go here in the first half, the Buckeyes lead 7-0. We'll take a 30-second break and come right back. You're listening to Leopard Football on 107.1 KTFS and on Texarkana Gameday.
A shield against the elements. Comfort in the midst of chaos. Shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when you need us most. This is the heartbeat of our company, our why. Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life.
In Arkansas, see Brian Bolt for a free insurance review.
So welcome back to Harris Field, where the Buckeyes lead the Leopards 7-0. And we want to send a shout out to our sponsors, Conterra Network, Greg Orr Auto Collection, Texarkana Physical Therapy, and Total Medical Supply.
And I'd also like to shout out class of 80, 81, 82, 83, and 84, and they're all here tonight. So if you're listening, you're in that class, man, shout out to you.
So the Buckeyes are set to kick off. Hernandez is the kicker. Back deep to return for the Leopards is number 6, Chris Lewis, and it's an onside kick. And it takes the Buckeyes bounce, and the Buckeyes look like they have it. Let's see. They haven't given a signal, but the Buckeyes do get it. So it bounces. It takes a perfect bounce. I mean, I don't know how you execute an onside kick any more perfect. So the Buckeyes will come back out on offense, 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. That's great field position for this Buckeye offense.
Yeah, they snuck that one in. I don't think the Leopards was prepared for that one at all.
Yeah, I couldn't even get done saying what I was saying before they snuck it in on us. Anyways, 1st and 10 for Gilmer from the 35. 9 minutes, 40 seconds left here in the first half. And so Fluellen comes in motion. And Tennyson fakes it to him. He's going to keep it himself before he's tripped up after a gain of no yards. Number 11 tackles number 11. That's Sean White for the Leopards.
Hey, but that's a sign of respect, though.
Yes, sir.
One of the top teams in the state of Texas onside kicking this early in the game. Yeah, we not a punching bag no more. So, you know.
Never been one, if you ask me. Had a couple down years.
Yeah,
but
a couple down years. And
Yep.
people thought, you know, whatever they thought, but it's not that. So
we'll get our lick back.
Oh,
Anyways,
yes, we will.
2nd down and 10 for the Buckeyes. And, oh, my God, a hard carry there by number 21. That's LaDalen Jackson. He fights hard for a Buckeyes 1st down. That's a gain of 15 yards by number 21, Jackson.
He got 20. He got 15 yards after that.
He did. Yeah, it was all after contact.
Yeah.
So he was really tackled for no gain, and then he got out of that and broke 15 more yards. 1st and 10 for the Buckeyes from the 30. They're moving the ball good tonight. And so Tennyson, he throws it out wide. That's Fluellen on the reception. He's going to be tackled in the backfield. Great job there by the Leopard defense.
That was a great way to break down. Stay in front of them. You know, don't let them spin off and get
At
to
all.
going.
At all. That was a good tackle in open field.
Number 7, Kyle Jones, and number 13, Greg London, in on that tackle.
London fresh off his first FBS offer this afternoon.
Yes, sir. Shout out to him, the super sophomore, as we call him.
He is a dog. I mean, a lot of sophomores don't get offered. That's why he caught one today.
That's true. First of many. 2nd down and 13 for the Buckeyes from the 33-yard line. So Tennyson's going to fake. He's going to pull it. And he breaks the tackle, and he's finally going to be stuffed right at the 30-yard line.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if you guys noticed, but you can tell the defense, they're starting to get back in that mode. We got everybody flying to the ball. You know, everybody's trying to wrap up and get them down on first contact.
And there's Jeff with our 3rd down music, our Phone Pro 3rd down music, you know. Ride for him. Shout out to my man Brandon getting phones right over there. Keep Morgan off your back so much.
7:29 left here in the first half. It's 3rd down and 9 for the Buckeyes, and they run a screen pass on 3rd down, and it's going to be stopped after a gain of maybe 4 yards by the Leopard defense. That's number 17 on the reception for the Buckeyes. Fluellen again. They're going to go for it, it looks like. I mean, you're at that spot to where you probably don't punt it here.
This is a critical play.
Big play. 4th down, and he's going to roll out to his right. And he's he has room to run, and he's going to pick up the first down, and he's going to get inside of the 10-yard line. That's number 11, Brandon Tennyson, the quarterback. He just calls his own number, and he picks it up.
Yeah, was that a broken play or was that a design quarterback?
I think it was a broken play.
It was. He was under pressure, and he had room to run. Yeah. So once you see green grass, if you're an athletic quarterback, take off. And they're moving fast, and so they run the ball on 1st and goal, and they're pushing the pile. Let's see where they mark them. They're going to mark them right at about the 2-yard line.
He's taken down by a host of leopards.
They move so fast, and this pole is right here. I couldn't see the ball carrier. You know the number?
It looked like 21.
Yeah, it is 21. That's 21 Jackson, LaDaylon Jackson, and they hand it off to him again on 2nd and goal, and it looks like he gets stuck.
He
did.
Definitely got stopped,
but
stopped. We have some laundry on the field.
We do. There's a yellow hanky on the field. Let's see what the call is. So he did get stopped right short of the goal line, but there is a flag.
That was a great defensive stop by the Leopards because 21 has been running the ball hard all night. So, I mean, if the Leopards needed a sign of confidence at any moment, that was definitely the sign that they needed.
So the officials are going to the Gilmer sideline, so I guess the penalty might be against the Leopards. They'll move them inches of the goal line maybe. We'll see what the call is. I'm not sure, but, I mean, they haven't came to the Leopard sideline at all. And they've not given a signal either. So we'll wait and see. And while we have a chance, we want to say that the Fall Festival is next week.
Yeah, the Fall Festival is next weekend. Our Senior Citizens Luncheon is on Friday, followed by the Fall Festival. I'd love for everyone to come out, and we're going to have some fun. Waiting for the call here.
So he's given the call, and it's going to be, let's see, I don't know what that is.
No flag?
I don't know. It's a flag, but it's against the Leopards. I really don't know what the flag is. He's telling them to run the clock, but it was against the Leopards. We know that much. The ball is on the ground.
Did the Leopards get it?
No, Tennyson hopped right back on it. They were there quick, but Tennyson got down on the ball quickly. So I don't know what the official call was.
I think it was an offsides on the Leopard defense, but you know when you're that close to the goal line,
you can only move them a few inches. So anyways, it's 3rd down and goal. They lose yards on the past play, the previous play, where Tennyson fumbled.
They lost 4 yards.
They lost 4 yards. So they were on the goal line. Now they're back to the 5. So it's 3rd and goal from the 5. 5 minutes, 38 seconds left here in the first half. The Buckeyes lead by 7. And so Tennyson, he's under pressure. He throws it up, and it's
overthrown. Way to stand tall.
Incomplete.
In the goal line area.
And we touched him, too. We touched Tennyson. That's what we have to do. We have to put pressure and touch that, man.
He was looking for his big receiver. That's number 9, Jay Rockwell.
He's a dog.
He was the biggest one out there. He's bigger than Fluellen.
He's a dog. Hey, last year we were at a 7-on-7 tournament in Dallas. My man Coop about 5'11", maybe. Rockwell's walking behind him, and this kid's like 6'4", and I'm like, what is this?
And that kid, he looks huge from here.
Actually,
we were up here in the press
2
box.
years ago. This is during COVID.
Oh, wow.
And
so they come out for a 3-point field goal, and it is good. And so Gilmer extends their lead to 10-0 with 5 minutes, 28 seconds left to go here in the first half. And so we'll take a 30-second break and come right back with the rest of the first half. You're listening to Leopard Football on 107.1 KTFS and on Texarkana Game Day.
This is Brian from Flying Burger and Seafood, inviting you to join us for the fastest and freshest casual dining experience in Texarkana. Whether you're hungry for a freshly ground hamburger, the tastiest fried catfish, or some of our amazing grilled seafood or chicken, we have what you want, just the way you like it, and always with a smile. Fast, casual dining, just the way you like it. Flying Burger and Seafood, Summerhill Road. Oh yeah, don't forget to top it off with the biggest, baddest cinnamon roll you've ever had. See you soon.
Welcome back to Harris Field here on the campus of Liberty Eylau High School, where the Leopards trail the Gilmer Buckeyes 10-0. And so great job there by the Leopard defense forcing a field goal as the Buckeyes had 1st and goal from the goal line, or 3rd and goal, from the goal line, and the Leopards held them there.
And that, like you said, good stop. It keeps the game close. 10 points. It's not too lengthy of a game. And, last time they got us on the onside kick, but I think the Leopards are going to be expecting it this time.
Did you say 21-0?
Yes, sir.
So it's 28.
We have an update from one of our district opponents. We'll have a few updates here in a second, but PG is trailing Spring Hill 21. Oh, PG is winning. Excuse me. PG is winning 28 to 0.
There we go.
And so that is a game we're keeping an eye on here as well, as we're in a three-way tie for first place in district. And so on the kickoff return, the Leopards return the ball to about the 33-yard line, and they'll take over 1st and 10 from the 30. It'll be the 32, actually. 5 minutes, 19 seconds left to go here in the first half. The Leopards trail 10-0 against the number 2 ranked Gilmer Buckeyes.
Hopefully we can punch us one in here, man. We got to get that.
We've been close.
Yeah, we've been close.
We've had opportunities. We just haven't took advantage of them. 1st and 10 from the 32. And so Hampton sends his tight end in motion. He's going to hand it off inside, and he slips out of a tackle, but he's finally going to be tackled after a gain of maybe a yard or two. That's number 12, Marquarius Price on the carry.
And the way we were talking about 21 for Gilmer, how hard he runs the ball, Price is kind of the same way, you know. If you don't get him down with that first initial contact, there's a chance he's going to strike up field.
Yeah, it's so true. He'll break a tackle quick. We've seen it all season long, and he broke one right there. Didn't get too much, but he broke out of the first tackle, which could have been a loss. 2nd down and 9 for the Leopards from the 33-yard line. Clock down to 4:38. So Hampton comes out with 3 receivers to his right, single receiver to his left. He sends one in motion, fakes the handoff, and he's going to throw it deep down the field, and it's going to be overthrown. So he was looking for number 27, W.T. Jones. He just overthrew him. So we got to take a little off those deep balls.
Yep.
He was wide open, wasn't he?
Wide open.
Or maybe dive for him. I don't think kids these days dive, do they? I'm diving, man.
They don't want those turf burns.
Man, I'm trying to say, man.
3rd and 9 for Liberty Eylau. Ball is on the 33-yard line. Hampton comes out with 2 receivers to his right, single receiver to his left. He rolls out to the right. He throws it, and it's just low. And so that will bring up 4th down and 9 for LE. And they'll send out the punt team. Number 3, Ian Jones, was the intended receiver.
Another fake punt wouldn't be bad right here.
I'm sure they're watching for it now.
I love how much media we have on the sidelines today. This is awesome. Me being a media guy myself.
I was just about to say that about you. You're a media guy, so I'm sure you love that.
Love it.
Jones is going to punt this time as he faked it, and it's a good punt.
Oh, yeah.
And it's going to take a nice leopard roll, and it's finally picked up by 17. That's Fluellen. He's going to make something out of this return. And so he picks it up inside of the 30-yard line at about the 25, and he returns it down to, they'll mark him at, let's see where they mark him. I guess that's the 35. There is a flag, so we'll wait and see what the call is here.
Blocking in the back.
Probably, something like that.
It's one of those special team plays where you make something out of nothing, and when you see a flag on the field, that's normally the call.
We haven't had too many penalties tonight, but there's been a couple.
But that flag being so far back, you think it's on us?
We'll see.
Oh, they're waving it off.
So they're going to call it hold against
the receiving team,
the Buckeyes. So that'll bag the Buckeyes up a little bit for this offensive drive. So while we have a chance, we do want to tell you, join us every Tuesday morning from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. on the Power Hour with Huff and Gill. We're live on 107.9 The Fan. We talk sports, talk Liberty Eylau football. We talk all local sports, NBA, NFL, college football. We talk everything. So join us 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. on the Power Hour, 107.9 The Fan every Tuesday morning. So Gilmer comes out on offense, single receiver to the left, 2 receivers to the right. He gives a hard count. The Leopards do budge, but they don't cross the line. Tennyson is the quarterback. He takes the snap. He's going to hand it off around the right side, and he's going to have little room. He's at the 30. He's finally going to be brought down right at the 37-yard line. That's number 21, LaDaylon Jackson on the carry for the Buckeyes. Number 13, Greg London on the tackle. Super sophomore again.
Yeah, he is a super sophomore.
1st and 10 for the Buckeyes. Clock down to 3:44. So Tennyson takes the snap. He's under pressure, and he's going to be hit as he throws it all. We almost had an interception. So number 9, Michael Riley, hits number 11, Tennyson, as he throws it, and the Leopards are just inches away from coming away with another interception.
He knows we're there.
Like you said, we got to rattle him a little bit.
Man, we got to put our hands on him.
We got to. We got to force him into making bad throws.
This is football, not badminton.
2nd and 10 for the Buckeyes from the 36.
Look,
so this time he's going to hand it off, and he's going to have some room. He picks up the first down and more all the way down to midfield. That's number 21.
Who's getting that open? Like, dude, look like he running through there untouched.
Those big guys are moving our guys up front. They're opening up those holes. That's 21, LaDaylon Jackson on the carry. 1st down for the Buckeyes.
It's the power of the read option.
I don't know.
The defense to decide which
that's
way
true.
the ball is going.
You throw it around so much. I mean, hey, something going to open up for you.
I don't know. That's hat on hat, though, isn't it?
So Tennyson's going to throw it this time. It's caught, and he's going to pick up the 1st down as well. That's number 6, Will Blakely. They're going to move the chains. Clock down to 3 minutes exactly here in the 2nd quarter. Leopards trail 10-0 against the number 2 ranked Gilmer Buckeyes.
Hey, like you said, one of the keys to victory tonight, we have to slow this Gilmer offense down. But the way it's looking, I think Gilmer's starting to sense some fatigue maybe. And, hey, they're getting on the ball. They're lining up.
1st and 10 from the 35. Clock down to 2:30. And so Tennyson's going to hand it off inside, and the Leopards, he breaks the tackle. The Leopards had him after a gain of maybe 3 yards, but he fights forward for maybe a gain of 9 on 1st down.
I'm starting to see some fatigue in our Leopard defense. You think the time of possession is starting to wear on our guys?
It's possible, but it's early. So he hands it off again around the right side. That's number 21, Jackson on the carry before he's upended.
It's like every play they're making 1st down. I mean, that's maybe why they're one of the top-ranked teams in the country. In the state.
It's number 6, Chris Lewis, in on the tackle for the Leopards. Clock inside 2 minutes, down to 1:45, and so they'll take a timeout.
Timeout. Leopards.
LE will take a timeout, and so we'll take a one as well. You're listening to LE Football on 107.1 KTFS and on Texarkana Gameday.
If you're thinking of building or remodeling, start your project with Red River Lumber and the Design Center. Our full-line lumber yards are stocked with the building materials you need for your project. The Design Center offers doors and windows, flooring, cabinetry, countertops, appliances, and more. And our team will help guide your project every step of the way. Take advantage of our custom kitchen design service. We'll help visualize your project with a 3D rendering of how your new space will look. Red River Lumber and the Design Center is proud to be a Day One sponsor of Texarkana Gameday.
And welcome back to Harris Field, where the Leopards trail 10-0 here in the 1st half, and the Buckeyes have 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line with 1 minute, 45 seconds left to go here in the 1st half. This Buckeyes offense has moved the ball pretty well here tonight.
Yeah, they have. But, hey, the Leopards can respond. We've seen them respond before earlier in the game, so we'll just have to get a stop.
So Tennyson, he takes a snap. He's going to just run it, and the Leopards stop him after he picks up maybe 4 yards, and there's going to be a timeout by Gilmer. So the Buckeyes will take a timeout, so we'll just stay here, as I'm sure it'll move along pretty fast. And so, Mr. Gill, while we have an opportunity.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Just kind of talk about what's been going on here in Leopard Land.
Man, there's been a lot going on in Leopard Land. My week's been busy, man. Well, I've been getting ready for the Senior Citizens Luncheon. The Fall Festival's next week. We'll also have a tree lighting on December the 2nd. we're inviting the entire community to come out to our tree lighting. We're going to, we have a tree at the administration building. We're going to put lights on, and it's going to be a fun and festive time.
Light up the community, huh?
We're trying to light up the island, man. We're going to light up the island. But, everything's been going great, man. School's been going smooth. There's been no, we're not following no TikTok challenges over here, nothing like that. Our kids are well behaved. They've been great, and this is my first year in education, and we haven't run into any problems, and that's awesome. And, I want to keep it that way for the duration of the school year.
Your Razorbacks still been losing lately? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say it.
I don't know, man.
So here we go. The Buckeyes come back out.
We're going to win tomorrow. That's all that matters.
Buckeyes come out 2nd down and 7 from the 21-yard line. And so Tennyson comes out with 3 receivers to his left, single receiver to his right. He drops back. He's under pressure. He's going to run. And he has some room, and he's finally just going to run out of bounds at about the 12-yard line.
Man, he's like, he has the sticks in his head. He knows where to run out of bounds. Somebody was hawking him across the field.
That was number 9.
That's what dual threat quarterbacks do to you, and he's a Division I quarterback. He's committed to the University of Texas San Antonio to play for former Gilmer head coach Jeff Traylor.
Yeah.
First and 10 from the 13, So he's going to hand it off inside, and he has a big hole and gets into the end zone for another Buckeye touchdown. That's 21. LaDalen Jackson. So the Buckeyes extend their lead to 16 with the extra point pending. 1 minute, 21 seconds left here in the first half, and they come out with a swinging gate once again. And we've seen a fake off this before this season, and looks like they're just going to line up and
Hernandez in for the extra point.
Attempt the extra point. Number 20. Hernandez is the extra point. Jose Hernandez. Number 11, Brandon Tennyson is the holder. And so the kick is up, and it's good. So with 1:21 left here in the first half, the Buckeyes lead 17-0. We'll take a 30-second break and come back with the last minute of the first half. You're listening to Leopard Football on 107.1 KTFS and Texarkana Gameday.
A strong work ethic takes pride in a job well done. This is the kind of person you need. Express Employment Professionals can help because we understand what it takes to hire good people. It takes real people, real interviews. We find good people, matching the right skills for the right jobs. Express knows jobs. Get to know Express. Go to expresspros.com to find a location near you.
And welcome back to Harris Field, where the Leopards trail the Gilmer Buckeyes 17-0 with 1 minute, 21 seconds left to go here in the first half. So Hernandez, number 20, is set to kick it off for the Buckeyes. Back deep to return for the Leopards is number 6, Chris Lewis, and number 5, Keanu Shepard.
Well, before I panic again like I did last week, I'm going to breathe, and I'm going to let this thing play out through the third quarter.
That's all we can do. There's still a lot of football left in this game.
So it's a high pooch kick, and it's going to be fielded, and he has room around the sideline, and he's finally going to be brought down by the kicker. And that's 21, Michael Walker.
And that might have been the spark we needed.
Yes, sir.
That was a great return.
That was an awesome return.
Yes, good job there by 21, Michael Walker, who is an explosive guy.
Hopefully he can stay in and make some plays, get his confidence up, and run down the field and make some plays for us right here. We got to go deep, man. I'm sorry. That guy across the way, he probably knows. We got to go up in the air, man. That's just it. We have to go.
We've seen it a few times tonight. Yeah. It's been there. We just have not hit on it, and that's possibly 2 touchdowns.
At least.
1st and 10 from the 50. Hampton in the shotgun. He drops back to pass. He steps up, throws it deep down the field, and it's going to be overthrown.
He was holding him, though.
It was a lot of hand checking there, but doesn't look like there's going to be a penalty flag thrown.
He had a hold of him now.
It's going to bring up 2nd down for the Leopards. Clock at 1:09, and we need to move the ball quickly here. I mean, we saw us do it last week. We know we can do it.
Yep.
Yes.
We just got to do it.
And I mean, there's nothing more that'll help boost the confidence of this game is to punch it in the end zone right before halftime.
And it's there. It's just for right now we've been overthrowing our intended target. And
so we run a reverse. And Cal Jones is going to throw it. He throws it deep down the field, and it's just tipped. Chris Lewis was the intended receiver. That's number 12 in coverage for the Buckeyes. Cade Bowman.
He might should have ran it right there.
Yeah, I mean, he had room to run, and I thought he was, but he decides to throw it deep down the field to Lewis. And, I mean, Lewis, it's a 50-50 ball. Just got to win the battle there.
Green grass.
I did too, though. Trying to make a big play.
Yeah.
Get the ball down the field. 3rd and 10 from the 50. Clock right at 1 minute. We trail 17-0. And Hampton is going to take the snap, roll out to his left. He throws it. It's
Good
caught.
catch. Is that a first?
That is a first down.
That is enough for a first down. That's number 21, Michael Walker.
And like you said earlier, you know, get him in the game, let him make some plays.
Get his confidence up, and we can go.
So he's forced out of bounds. The Leopards have 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. 55 seconds left here in the first half.
And no matter what, we have to get points on this drive, on this possession. So, I mean, it's not scoring is not an option.
So Hampton comes out with trips to his right, single receiver to his left. Price fakes the handoff to Price. He looks deep. He throws it. He has a man, and it's incomplete. And that should be a flag, I think.
There is no flag still?
There is no flag. There is no flag. So, I mean, it might have been a little early. Then it might have just been good defense. I don't know.
And that's one of the ones, I mean, you give JJ credit. You know, he's kind of been overthrowing him a little bit.
That was on target.
Yeah.
He was on target. That was 21
that one was
Walker.
21 Walker. Yeah.
You got to catch that. We need that.
With the speed that Walker has, that one should have been led just a little bit more.
Just a little bit for yeah.
He kind of had to stop, turn around, but
right.
I mean, that was a great throw though by JJ.
2nd and 10 this time. Hampton. He's under pressure and he's just going to throw it away. So he was rolling out to his left, looking down the field, but the pressure made him throw it away.
Did you see that guy streaking down the middle of the field wide open?
He did. Hey, that pressure can't get it there, man. That's a hard throw. It's a hard throw.
The pressure forced the bootleg back to the left.
Man, I wish you would have. You know what I'm saying? Make one of them Cayman Freeman moves.
3rd down and 10. 43 seconds left here in the first half. So Hampton comes out in the pistol. 2 receivers to his right, 2 to his left. He drops back the pass. He's looking deep. He's hit as he throws, and it's incomplete. So he was looking for W.T. Jones along the right sideline, but is just overthrown, and it sails out of bounds, and it'll bring up 4th down for LE. We're going to go for it as we're at the 39-yard line, kind of a funky spot in the field. You don't punt it there, and we're too far for a field goal. So it's 36 seconds before we get to hear the phenomenal Liberty Eylau Leopard Marching Band.
Phenomenal.
Who qualified for the area contest here a couple weeks ago, which is next weekend in Longview. So Hampton throws it deep down the field on 4th down, and it's going to be intercepted. And guess who? Number 17, Fluellen. That's his 3rd interception of the season.
There's a flag on the play, but we do not know where and why it came.
So we'll see. There is a penalty. We'll wait on the call.
The way the Leopard sideline is reacting, I think it might go against Gilmer. I think it might have been roughing the passer or something.
Yeah, I mean, he was hit as he thrown.
And it took JJ a minute, you know, to get up.
Yeah, you can see he's kind of.
That's against them.
Kind of grimacing. So I think it will be against the Buckeyes. We'll wait.
Yeah, I think that one might have been roughing the passer because it looks like they're going to make the, you know, quick quarterback sub that we do. You know, they're going to let JJ take a player so often, you know, try to get himself back together. And it looks like Cal Jones is heading onto the field.
Yeah, number 7, Cal Jones, is in the huddle. And it will probably be a penalty against the Buckeyes as they're moving backwards. And it's going to be
Personal foul.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Buckeyes. So let's see if the offense or the defense comes out on the field. Let's see. The defense will come out onto the field. So it is the Buckeyes' ball. It was unsportsmanlike. I guess it might have been after the play probably, yeah. So Gilmer takes over first down from the 15-yard line with 24 seconds left here in the first half, and they're going to take a knee as they come out in a victory formation, so to speak. So the Leopards will go into halftime down 17. So Gilmer does take a knee, and that's how the first half will end. So at the end of the first half, the Gilmer Buckeyes lead 17-0 against the Liberty Eylau Leopards. We'll take a few minutes, and we'll come back with the Leopard Band and some stats here live from Harris Field. You're listening to Leopard Football on 107.1 KTFS and on Texarkana Game Day.
Welcome to Texarkana Magazine,
where everyone is famous in their hometown.
Every month, we have the privilege of interviewing guests and sharing their inspiring stories with you.
You can find Texarkana Magazine at many locations around town. Look for us on the first of each month, where we publish a new print issue, and online every Tuesday.
We'd love to connect with you. Check us out online at txkmag.com and follow us on social media.
Stay famous, Texarkana.
Welcome.
A shield against the elements. Comfort in the midst of chaos. Shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when you need us most. This is the heartbeat of our company, our why. Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life.
In Arkansas, see Brian Bolt for a free insurance review.
Officers from left to right are Emma Warden, Senior, Leela Hamilton, Senior, Chloe Dixon, Sophomore, Sarah Warden, Senior, and Lady Drake, Senior. Star of the week is Jordan Bradshaw. The Stars perform a streamer jazz routine to Hot Stuff.
Harris Field, where it is halftime here. And the Leopards trail the Gilmer Buckeyes 17-0 here in Texarkana.
Forgot where we were for a second.
Yeah, I don't know where we were.
I guess because you're so used to saying Leopard Land.
Yeah, I was about to say Leopard Land or something like that, or the Eylau or something like that. But anyways, we're here live from Harris Field on the campus of Leopard High School, Liberty Eylau High School, and the Buckeye Band is on the field. But we do have a few halftime stats for you. The Leopards, as we said, trailed 17-0. The Buckeyes scored all their touchdowns in the second quarter. They had an 8-yard run by number 29, Ashton Haynes. And then their second touchdown was a 13-yard touchdown by number 21, LaDaylon Jackson. And they also had a 22-yard field goal by number 20, Jose Hernandez. And so the first quarter was a little dry. I mean, he had no points, but great defensive action. The Leopard defense did force another turnover, their 25th of the season. And now you're at the point to where you're down 17. The Buckeyes get the ball to start the second half. So what do you do? What do you think we should do if we're the Leopards?
Man, if I'm the Leopards, like if I was Coach Rollins and those guys right now, I would be in the locker room telling them, like, hey, this game is not over. There's a lot of fight, 17-0, okay, but I want you guys to keep flying to the ball. Like, we have to keep flying to the ball and get them down on the first initial contact. Because I noticed in the second quarter compared to the first, we missed a lot of tackles.
Right.
Like Jackson for Gilmer, 21, he ran the ball hard, broke free from a couple of tackles. I mean, we're making good reads. We're pursuing the ball. But it's just that initial contact. We have to wrap up and get them down on first contact.
That's true. And so, like you said, I mean, they're getting a lot of yards after contact. We got to wrap up, got to secure the tackles. Greg London is having a good game. Sean White, the 2 linebackers for LE, is having a good game. Number 9, Michael Riley, has been applying pressure to number 11, Brandon Tennyson. And, I mean, this Gilmer offense is moving the ball pretty well. I mean, they're not, averaging 39 points a game for no reason. Right. Their lowest amount this season is 7, and that's against the Carthage Bulldogs, but we know who Carthage is and what Carthage represents.
Yes, sir.
So, I mean, I don't know if there's too many teams that are going to score more than 7 points against Carthage this year. But if you're this Leopard team, you've had your opportunities offensively. We had a few overthrown passes on some deep balls.
Yep.
I mean, our running game, we got to get better
I was gonna,
up front.
Yeah, I was going to say that. I was going to say I would like to try to see the running game a little more. I want to get Price going, get Hicks going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And, I mean, we got to open the holes up front. Our offensive line, we got to get a good push, got to get a better push. I mean, they've done a good job so far, but we can't just throw the ball around all day.
Right.
We got to get the offense, the running game running with the offense. And if we do that, I think we'll have a lot more production offensively because, I mean, we've been in the red zone a few times. We got tackled short, 4th and goal on the first possession of the game from the 2. So, I mean, we've had our chances. We just got to execute.
Right. This is a perfect balanced team. Like, that's the one thing I would say that I like about the Leopards. We can do it all. We can run the ball. We can throw the ball, So, I think they just have to come out second half, and get back in the groove of things how it was in the first quarter, with the tempo of the offense, block the man in front of you, try to create holes, and like you said, we just got to make every play count from this point forward.
Execution. And so just to give you a few stats from the first half, these are the team stats. The first down-wise, Gilmer leads that category. They have 15 first downs. The Leopards have 6. Gilmer has 27 carries for 198 yards. The Leopards have 10 carries for 32 yards. And so Gilmer leads that category. I mean, they've run more plays. They've run the ball 27 times for 198 between those 2 backs. And then the quarterback, number 11, Tennyson, he's also been a guy who has, pulled the ball on those zone read plays, those read option plays, and he's dangerous.
Definitely.
And we got to keep an eye on him. Passing-wise, Gilmer, the quarterback, number 11, Brandon Tennyson, he is 6 of 10. He has 0 interceptions. J.J. Hampton is 5 for 17 with 1 interception. And that 5 for 17 is a couple drops, a couple overthrown deep balls, and, just a couple plays where he had to throw the ball away because he was under pressure. And we got to clean that up. I think if we can hit on a few more of those passes, I think this game could possibly be a different ball game.
Right. And I like the fact that, we are taking the deep shots downfield, but, I would kind of like to see them go back to, a couple underneath routes, because at this point, we're overthrowing the receivers just a little bit. So let's try to hit them, a couple slants, couple curls, or,
Ladies and gentlemen,
try to get yards after the catch.
I agree. So we'll take a short break and come back with more halftime here from Harris Field. You're listening to Leopard Football on 107.1 KTFS and on Texarkana Game Day.
The Buckeye Band marches in the traditional American military style. The band steps off to the Vienna Philharmonic Fanfare by Strauss, Cyrus the Great, and Nettermeyer Triumphal Marches by Carl Keith. The band is led on the field by senior drum major Jenna Height. the Gilmer High School Buckeye Band. The Gilmer IC Bands is directed by Eric Gray, Brandon Garman, Chris Witt, Sarah Thompson, and Emily Chenoweth. The major sponsor is Michelle Faulkner. The Buckeye Band will compete at the UIL State Military Marching Band Championships this Tuesday, October 26th. Their prelim performance begins at 2:30 at Pine Tree Stadium in Longview. Good luck at state, Buckeye Band. Liberty Eylau High School is proud to present the 2021-22 Dazzlers. Officers for the Dazzlers are Captain Celia James, Co-Captain Tyjon Walker, and Lieutenant Nevaeh Hill. Dazzlers of the Week, Tatum McCord and Everselina Robinson. Tonight, the Dazzlers would like to dedicate their performance to Mrs. Ross. We love you and we appreciate everything you do. Now, the award-winning Dazzlers complete their show with a special routine to the classic Devil with a Blue Dress. the Liberty Eylau Leopard Dazzlers. Ladies and gentlemen, Liberty Eylau ISD is proud to present, under the direction of Stephanie Nelson and under the field commander drum majors Jalen Johnson and Derek Murphy, our 2021 UIL show, Rap City. Drum major, is your band ready for performance? And now, the award-winning, area-bound Liberty Eylau High School Marching Band. local marching band. Tonight's soloists are Jalen Willis on clarinet, Taquion Davis on the baritone, and Jalen Johnson on the flute. Color guard captains are Kathia Vargas and Julissa Scott. The band would like to thank our band students and parents, the staff and administration of Liberty Eylau Independent School District, and the Liberty Eylau community for their continuous support. Make sure to come visit the band concession stand on the east side of the stadium.
Welcome back to Harris Field, where it is halftime, and the Leopards trail the Gilmer Buckeyes 17-0, and we just had a phenomenal performance by the Liberty Eylau Leopard Marching Band, who qualified for the area marching contest, which is the next round before state. So I don't know if anybody follows band, but the percussion instructor, Mr. T. Randall Taylor, informed me of all this. They go to the UIL marching contest. Once you get the scores that you need there, you qualify for the area contest. And the area contest is, if you qualify, I think they take the top 8 bands from area to state. And so the Leopards hope next weekend in Longview is where the competition is. So they hope to be one of those top 8 bands to advance to the state round, which I believe is in San Antonio.
Nice.
And so that'll be an awesome experience. I don't think the Leopard Band has ever advanced to state, so this could be the first time.
Hey, you were a band guy, weren't you?
I was a few years. I got out high school when you got to decide sports or band, and I spent a year in high school band for a while or so. So shout out to the band. I like the band. They're pretty cool.
Shout out to the drum line.
Yeah, that's what I play, Anyways, just to give you a few area scores from around the area. New Boston leads Atlanta 21-6 at the half. Spring Hill is trailing Pleasant Grove 14-14. Excuse me, not 14-14, 41-14 at the half. And then Jacksonville trails Texas High 21-7 at halftime. Tatum leads Jefferson 42-14 at halftime. Hugh Springs leads Queen City 22-6 at halftime. Hooks and DeKalb are tied 14-14 at the half. Dangerfield leads Pewitt 18-0 in the third quarter. Prairieland leads Redwater 24-7 at the half. So we got a few games that are lopsided, and then you got a couple games there that are kind of close. So we'll keep tabs on some of those scores as the night goes on. But the Leopard team has come out into the field to warm up for the second half. And we expect this Leopard team to come out and play a little bit better.
Yeah, I feel like these guys, they had to get the first half. Let's come back second half and limit the mistakes, Yep. Let's try to move the chains like we did in the first quarter. Let's try to get a couple of those stops and turnovers again like we did in the first quarter. And I just feel like these guys are going to come out this second half, and they're going to battle it out with Gilmer.
Absolutely. I agree. And so Gilmer leads the rushing yard category, 206 rushing yards to 49 rushing yards. And passing-wise, the Leopards lead that category, 73 yards to 64 passing yards. And so Gilmer has more total yards. They have 256 total yards. The Leopards have 107 total yards. And so the Leopards are coming back onto the field. The Buckeyes are already on the field. And we'll take a short break, 30 seconds, and come back with the second half of football, live from Harris Field. You're listening to Leopard Football on 107.1 KTFS and on Texarkana Gameday.
A strong work ethic takes pride in a job well done. This is the kind of person you need. Express Employment Professionals can help because we understand what it takes to hire good people. It takes real people, real interviews. We find good people, matching the right skills for the right jobs. Express knows jobs. Get to know Express. Go to expresspros.com to find a location near you.
We're back live here from Harris Field. And the Leopards will kick off to begin the second half. And so the Leopards opened up the ball game with the football. They did get close to scoring on the first possession of the ball game. So we hope we can keep that same offensive activity that we had going on in that first drive. You know, we got to move the ball like that. We got to move forward, not backwards. We've had limited penalties tonight, which is great compared to last week. We cleaned that up, and that's good, but we got to clean up some of the play offensively.
And, hey, this second half, it starts with the defense.
It does.
It starts
That's
with
true.
That. What we call it, it starts with that raid.
It starts with that raid.
Let's see how they come out this second half. If they're intense, if they're flying after the ball still, and this game could actually come down to be pretty exciting towards the end.
That's true. We'll see how it goes. So the Leopards trail by 17 points here to begin the third quarter. Cal Jones is the kicker for the Leopards. And so the kick is away, and it's fielded at the 21-yard line by the Buckeyes. Trying to see what number that is. That looks like number 5, maybe?
Yeah.
It's number 5 for the Buckeyes. Keith Rockwell on the return. And he has a good return out to about the 41-yard line.
All right, first defense position to start the second half. See how this one is going to come out.
1st and 10 for Gilmer from the 41-yard line. Tennyson is the quarterback. He has 2 receivers to his right, 2 receivers to his left. He's joined in the backfield by number 29, Ashton Haynes. So Tennyson fakes the handoff, and he's just going to keep it himself. And he has a big gain. He was under pressure, and the Leopards had an opportunity to tackle him in the backfield, but he just slithers his way down the field for a first down.
And again, that's one of those things that we talked about at halftime, that initial contact. You have to wrap up and get them down on the first initial contact.
So true. They're moving fast, and so he's going to hand it off inside this time to number 29, Ashton Haynes, and he's going to rumble
Haynes on the carry
for about a gain of 9 yards. It'll be 7, actually.
Taken down by 7.
Second down.
W.T. Jones.
W.T. Jones in on the tackle for the Leopards. So they're moving fast, and he hands it off again to Haynes around the left side, and he stiff arms the defender.
Haynes on the carry.
And he's finally brought down at about the 19-yard line. Keanu Shepard on the tackle for the Leopards. Gilmer's moving fast this drive.
This is that Gilmer tempo that they're known for, pushing the ball downfield.
Trips to the right, single receiver to the left.
Low snap.
He's under pressure, and he's going to be sacked. Number 9, Michael Riley. That's his second sack of the night.
I was going to say that. And that was a big play.
It definitely was.
So you limit the first down to now 2nd and 15 with the ball on the 21. That was a nice sack by Riley. I like the way he came off that edge untouched.
Actually, they'll be on the 26. 2nd down. He hands it off, and he's going to be tackled right after a gain of maybe 4 yards.
Haynes on the carry.
That's 29, Ashton Haynes. Number 11, Sean White in on the tackle.
Bring up 3rd down for the Buckeyes.
Here's that money down.
That money down. And there's Mr. Wright with the 3rd down music. Let's see if our Leopards can get a stop on this one.
Trips to the left, single receiver to the right. Tennyson. He's going to roll. He's under pressure. He dumps it off on a screen pass, and boom.
A great hit.
Great open field tackle. Is that number 1?
That's number 1.
That's number 1, Tracy Revels. The first time we've called his name tonight, but he is a player.
And he laid the hat on that one because he got up a little slow, and 29 got up a little slow.
Looks like he might have hurt his wrist or something there.
Yeah, and both of them are kind of wobbling off the field. You see number 1 holding his arm, and hope he's okay.
So Gilmer's going for it on 4th down. Tennyson. He's going to roll out. He's going to throw it. And it's caught by his receiver. That's number 17. Rowan Fluellen. Who else?
Walker and Jones.
And that kid, Rowan, man, he is an athlete.
He's a player. He's a dude. So they're moving fast. And the Leopards didn't even have their man substituted just yet. And they're going to run a play. And he's going to rumble inside of the 5-yard line down to maybe about the 2 or 3 yard line. That's Jackson on the carry. LaDalen Jackson.
And Kanye Frederick.
Kanye Frederick in on the tackle for LE. Clock is down to 8 minutes, 54 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. The Leopards trail 17-0. First down and goal. And we have a pause of play here. Let's see what the conversation is about. We see Tracy Revels walking back up to coach like, hey, put me in.
And that's a good sign. I mean, from the looks of what was going on the sideline, it might have just been a little stinger, you know. He was able to move that arm around a little bit.
So there was some type of penalty against the Leopards. We don't know what it was, but it was something. And Gilmer runs a play, and they get into the end zone for another Buckeye touchdown. I can't tell if that was 21 or 29. It's one or two.
That was 21.
That's 21.
Jackson.
LaDalen Jackson in for the touchdown. So they'll come out for the extra point attempt, leading 23-0 with 8 minutes, 49 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. So Hernandez is the kicker, number 11. Tennyson is the holder. Snap is back. Kick is up.
The kick is up.
And it's good. So with 8:49 left here in the third, the Buckeyes trail 24-0. We'll take a break and come right back with more football here on 107.1 KTFS and on Texarkana Game Day.
AmCare Clinic is seeking to change the way that multi-specialty medicine is delivered. We believe that a meaningful one-on-one relationship with our patients is at the core of every successful outcome. Our staff is ready to welcome you to our family expert providers. Our mission is to keep you healthy and live an enjoyable life.
And welcome back to Harris Field, where the Leopards trail 24-0 here in the third quarter with 8 minutes, 49 seconds left to go. And while we have a second, we'll send a shout out to our sponsors. Texarkana Game Day is brought to you by Conterra Networks, Greg Orr Auto Collection, Texarkana Physical Therapy, and Total Medical Supply. And our radio sponsors, if you're listening to us on the radio, we're brought to you by Liberty Hollow High School, Texarkana College, Red River Federal Credit Union, Texarkana Emergency Center, Millway Federal Credit Union, Smiles of Arkansas, Farmers Bank and Trust, and the Dugout.
So we've dug ourselves quite the holes, gentlemen.
We have.
We definitely have. But, hey.
We got time, huh?
We do.
We'll see. I mean, we saw it last week. I mean, we don't want to, put our hopes too much on, a previous performance, but we just know what we have the capabilities of. And, I mean, we've had opportunities here tonight, just haven't came away with the plays when we needed them the most. So we'll come out 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line, trailing by 24 with 8 minutes, 43 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. So his brother, Cal Jones, is in at quarterback. Cal Jones is the quarterback this time. And he comes out in an empty set. Trips to his right, single receiver to his left, and there is a flag, and Cal is upset about it.
Delay of game.
It's delay of game against the Leopards. They took too long. So that'll bag them up 5 yards. 1st and 15 from the 8. And we're in the shadows of our own end zone. We want to be careful.
Yeah.
Jones takes the snap. He's going to keep it. He's going to be tackled after he gets back to the line of scrimmage.
And I think that might have been a broken play. I think
Yeah,
it was
it was-
supposed to be
yeah.
a read option, but
Nobody came and, fakes the handoff or anything like that. So busted play, and Cal does what he can, and he gets no gain on first down. 2nd and 15 from the 8. Clock down to 8:12 left here in the third. So Jones comes out with 2 receivers to his right, single receiver to his left. He's going to roll out to his right. He looks. It's caught. And he's going to have the first down and some. That's number 6, Chris Lewis. He's at the 45, down to midfield. He crosses, and he's finally going to be brought down right at the 39-yard line.
And that is a spark that the Leopards really needed right now. That was a great rollout, great catch by number 6, Lewis, and way to just cut up field and get us all the way down here.
Yes, sir. Great job by Lewis. That's a gain of quite a few yards. That's about a 60-yard play there.
That might be the spark we need, man.
I think that's 61 yards. First down and 10 from the 39-yard line. So Cal Jones is going to hand it off to Price, and Price is going to be tackled maybe after a short gain. Let's see where they mark the football. So they do give him about 2 or 3 yards on first down. Clock down to 7-10.
3-yard run. Yeah, looking at second and 7.
We need to score here. So the Buckeyes cross the line. I think we have a free play. And Cal throws it up, and it's intercepted.
But there is a flag. I think they jumped. We got the snap. So
it's a free play.
Free play. Hey, so interception does not count.
Nope. It doesn't. It's offsides against the Buckeyes, and so that play does not count. It's voided. And it'll be 2nd and 2.
And that was a good recognition by the center and Jones to, get that ball off at the right time for a Leopard free play.
Good job by Jones just throwing up a 50-50 ball. I mean, he throws an interception, but it obviously doesn't count. But, those are the free plays. If this guy comes down with it, obviously, we're in the red zone. So anyway, 2nd down and 2 for the Leopards from the 33-yard line. Excuse me, the 32. 6:50 left here. And Jones takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself. He has the first down, and he's going to be all the way down inside of the 25-yard line down to the 23.
And, man, we talk about Price and how elusive he is. Man, Jones is pretty much one and the same back there.
He is a shifty kid.
And, I mean, he gives us a certain type of dynamic that it's hard to find.
That's true. 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. Jones sends his brother W.T. Jones in motion. He steps up, throws it, and it's intercepted. So the Buckeyes come away with an interception. So Jones is hit way after the play. There's not a penalty, and you have some Leopard fans who are very upset about it. And
that play looked a little,
That was just an unfortunate play. Jones just throws it up for grabs, is intercepted, and the Leopards will give the ball over to the Buckeyes. 1st down and 10 from the 4-yard line. 6 minutes, 19 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter.
And that's one of those plays that, you kind of hate to see because right when you needed to push, you were getting just bad timing.
Yeah. So Tennyson hands it off inside, and he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Jackson on the carry.
That's number 21, Jackson, and he looks like he's down. Or maybe that's one of the linemen. Yes, a lineman down. Wasn't sure who that was in on the stop for the Leopards.
We have a white Nissan Altima.
So while they tend to the injury, we'll take a short break. You're listening to Liberty Eylau football on 107.1 KTFS and on Texarkana Gameday.
Talia wanted more from life. She always wanted to work in the medical field, but she put her career plans on hold to raise a family. Now it's her time. She enrolled at Texarkana College to train for a high-paying career in a fast-growing industry. And thanks to financial aid, she isn't going into debt to do it. Start here at Texarkana College.
This is Brian from Flying Burger and Seafood, inviting you to join us for the fastest and freshest casual dining experience in Texarkana. Whether you're hungry for a freshly ground hamburger, the tastiest fried catfish, or some of our amazing grilled seafood or chicken, we have what you want, just the way you like it, and always with a smile. Fast, casual dining, just the way you like it. Flying Burger and Seafood, Summerhill Road. Oh yeah, don't forget to top it off with the biggest, baddest cinnamon roll you've ever had. See you soon.
Down at 10 from the 4. 6 minutes, 5 seconds left to go here in the third quarter.
And you got to think the Leopards are bringing pressure on this one.
They do. And so he hands it off to number 21, Jackson, and Jackson's going to fight hard for the few yards that he does pick up.
Jackson on the carry.
I mean, he's done that all night. He's a hard runner.
He's
Taken down by
definitely a
number
hard runner.
55, Cortland Crabtree.
Cortland Crabtree in on the stop for the Leopards.
And here comes our third down.
It's the money down, and we're still not down. You know, it's 3rd and 5. And, you know, there's 5 and some change left in the third. Hopefully we can get a stop here and punch one in and get this, you know, jovial crowd back in it.
Tennyson's going to roll out to his right. He's under pressure. And he puts a move, and he's going to be hit.
There it is.
There finally.
There's a lot of hits.
And there's been a lot of late hits on some plays against the Leopards. And
they're not going to call that?
Yeah,
they did. They
threw
a flag, and you can see that the Leopards were upset about it.
Yep.
They've been doing that all night. I mean, I thought, you know, championship caliber team like Gilmer, I thought they were, you know, maybe more disciplined than that.
Yeah, I think that late hit came in after the hit that was laid on the quarterback.
But I mean, it's been late hits all night.
Yeah, it really has.
I've been watching those maroon jerseys fly.
Yeah, they've been flying after the play.
The whistle, yeah.
So we finally get a call there.
Hey, but you know what, guys? You know what I'm more proud of? You know, this score is ugly right now, but you know what I'm more proud of?
Our guys are fighting hard.
Man, no, the Leopards are keeping their composure.
That's true.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it's not to point fingers or anything, but in years past, you take a lick on us, boy, the whole team coming for you.
That's true.
And now we're able to take a lick, let them get penalized, and we're gonna kill you with your own penalties. You know what I mean? And that's a direct testament to Coach Davis and his staff and the discipline that they put in with these young men. Not saying what was going on back then was wrong, but it just wasn't discipline. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And the fact that we're letting people hit us afterwards and not tripping, we're eating them up the other way. That's football. That's great to see.
So the Buckeyes are going to punt out of their own end zone, and it's going to take a nice hop. It's going to hop all the way across midfield, across the 45 down to the 44-yard line. And the Leopards will take over 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line.
Shout out to my Aunt Beverly. She said that she's listening to the radio, that she said that Huff guy sounds good, man. Shout out to you, Tyler.
Thanks. Well, thank you, Auntie Beverly. You're now my auntie. I claim you. I might be a better nephew than Mr. Gill anyway.
Sometimes. Sometimes.
No, he's a good guy. But anyways, 1st down and 10 for LE from the 44-yard line. So it's 4 minutes, 54 seconds left here in the third quarter. We're trailing 24-0. And let's see if we can get a score here. Cal Jones is still in at quarterback. He's joined in the backfield by number 12, Marquarius Price. And so he's going to hand it off to Price this time. And Price has a hole around the left side. He has room to the 35, the 30. Finally pushed out of bounds right at about the 30-yard line.
And that is that explosiveness we were talking about it. Tyler, you remember at halftime when we were talking, one of the things I said that I would like to see us go back a little more to the run, you know, try to get Price going.
Yes, sir. You said it, and there it was.
Yeah, he was running so fast and wild, he almost hit my boss man, Mr. Ronnie Thompson.
Oh, man.
Can't hit my
Be careful, Mr. Thompson down there.
Hey, we need Mr. Thompson. He making things happen around here, man. Hey, hold on.
We'll need him in a boot like you, huh?
Not at all. Not at all.
So, Price going to take the handoff again. He's going to try to find a hole, and he picks up maybe a yard. They're going to give him no gain, actually.
But we do have some dirty laundry out there on the field, so we'll wait on the call. It came from behind.
So, yeah, the back judge threw it. So we'll wait to see what he saw from far back.
Hopefully it's against the bad guys.
It's going to be face mask
finally
against the Buckeyes. And so that'll move the Leopards forward 15 yards.
And the Leopard home crowd is starting to get into it, you know.
Yeah, and we shouldn't have to bark at you to get fair calls. I mean, you know, a couple of these late hits, man, this score might be, you know, 14-0. Like, you know, something might be a little different in the score.
So the Leopards will pick up a first down after the penalty. It'll be first down from the 15-yard line. 4:39 left here in the third. We trail 24-0.
And we need one, man. Let's punch this one in, man. Get this crowd back in it. Get our defense back hyped. And, man, who knows what can happen after this if we can get it in.
So Jones is going to hand it off to Price inside, and Price is going to keep fighting hard.
MQ's really been running hard
all season long.
He has. And, I mean, that's why college recruiters across the nation are taking notice of Mr. Marquarius Price. He's a heck of a student. I see him daily walking through the halls. And he's a leader. He's a great young man. You know, I didn't understand when I first took this job how far these kids have to walk between class. And MQ be bumping. He be humping it to class.
Me and RJ can tell you about that walk.
Man, especially having a class from East Campus and having to get to West.
Man, that's a trick. And, you know, you can hear me barking at these kids daily. Are the officials talking to the kids about the chippiness?
Yeah, there's a little chippy play going on, especially after that play there. And so the officials are going to pause play. And
they should have did that in the first half.
Exactly.
They should have did that in the first. Nah.
A little late for that now.
I think it's a dogfight. It's a dogfight.
I think what happened after that play, Gilmer tried to say that Price fumbled, but he was already marked down. So a little.
I don't think that was a fumble.
There was a little action at the bottom of the play.
Oh, okay.
You know it gets dirty down there.
It do, but it's been dirty this whole game, and our guys have kept their composure, kept their heads in the games. And also know Mr. Thompson and the LEPD sitting right there. So
second down and 4. They're going to hand off inside.
Let's go, MQ.
That's Ahmad. Ahmad Hicks.
Okay,
and he's going to get in for a Liberty Eylau touchdown.
Yes, sir.
That was the spark that we needed.
Yes, sir, we did.
Number 25, Ahmad Hicks, rumbles in from 9 yards out.
I apologize, Ahmad. I can't see up here in the press box. That was a heck of a run. I saw you trucking people.
So the Leopards finally get on the scoreboard. The trail 24-6 with the extra point pending. Cal Jones is the kicker.
Cutting into this Buckeye advantage, man. That's what we got to do. We got to keep slicing.
So the snap is back. Kick is up, and it's good. And so with 3:48 left here in the third, the Leopards trail 24-7. We'll take a break and come right back with more Leopard football on 107.1 KTFS and on Texarkana Game Day.
If you're thinking of building or remodeling, start your project with Red River Lumber and the Design Center. Our full-line lumber yards are stocked with the building materials you need for your project. The Design Center offers doors and windows, flooring, cabinetry, countertops, appliances, and more. And our team will help guide your project every step of the way. Take advantage of our custom kitchen design service. We'll help visualize your project with a 3D rendering of how your new space will look. Red River Lumber and the Design Center is proud to be a Day One sponsor of Texarkana Game Day.
Welcome back to Harris Field, where the Leopards just scored a touchdown. Number 25, Ahmad Hicks, rumbled in from 9 yards out.
Mr. Huff, before you keep going, I have to commend RJ, our newest member of the Leopard media team. We're going to get my man a shirt. We're going to get you some hats. And you're a Leopard through and through. You know, I just got here on the island. But newest member of the media team, Mr. RJ.
He's a good friend of mine, been a friend all my life.
He my friend now. He
yes,
A1.
Glad to have him.
I appreciate you guys for letting me come hang out in the press box and help call the game with you.
Oh, this is the future.
So the Leopards kick it off to the Buckeyes, and they have a nice return across the 30-yard line down to the 31.
What's going on down here?
A lot of chippiness.
It's a lot of chippiness, and there is the flag. I didn't see the flag, but there's a lot of chippy activity.
What number is that?
It looks like WT.
That's WT.
Oh, he ain't going.
Oh, he's a little upset.
Is that his brother that's talking to him?
No, that's a couple of the guys talking to him, but
I bet his dad waiting on him.
Oh, yeah.
But at the end of that return,
at least we know he has some fire in him.
I like that.
You love to see the fire, the passion.
It was one of those plays at the end of the return, you know, the guy that blocked him per se, once WT was on the ground, you know, he still kind of held him.
Yeah.
Kind of wouldn't let him up, so.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the plays we've seen all game, but as you said, we can't retaliate.
Right.
So we got to be smarter than that, especially down 17 points here in the third. So that'll move the Buckeyes all the way to the 47 6-yard line. They'll take over 1st and 10 from the 46. 3:42 left here in the third. Tennyson is the quarterback. 2 receivers to his right, 2 to the left. He fakes the handoff, and he's going to throw it on a screen pass. And it's going to be caught. He's going to rumble down for a gain of 8. That's number 9, Jay Rockwell.
Is it another scuffle?
Something going on.
Yeah, at this point, we need our guys to keep their composure. And just
so the officials are calling out the coach into the field. Coach Davis is going to speak with Coach Davis about something.
And they're speaking to the Gilmer coach, too.
As well, so they're going to speak to both teams. The players getting a little chippy out here.
Hey, man.
I mean, this is a rivalry game, to be honest with you.
Like, I just want the officials to call it both ways because, I mean, you got a blatant late hit in front of an official and there was no flag. I mean, you can't just call the flags from the guys in the room,
That's
you know?
True.
Like, we're being provoked. And I'm not saying that our reactions are valid or anything like that, but, I mean, we're still dealing with young men.
So we still are awaiting the officials to get done talking to Coach Dewosky Davis, our head coach, and he's giving it to the officials.
And they need it.
He's very animated.
They need it. They need it.
He's very animated. He's letting them know, hey, it's really been chippy all night. And he's getting into some of the Leopard defenders, letting them know, hey, you better get right.
Keep your composure, guys.
We've seen him for the past couple seasons lay the law.
Oh, yeah.
Lay the law of Leopard Land. And now he's letting everybody on the sideline have it too. That's leadership right there.
Oh, yeah.
Steady giving it to the official too. He's all in his ear. I love it. I love the fire.
Oh, yeah.
That's a leader right there.
That's what we need.
2nd down for the Buckeyes. And he's under pressure. He throws it. It's caught.
Come here.
Going to be tackled right after the first down is picked up. That's 17, Rowan Fluellen.
Shout out Coop, C4.
We've called Fluellen's name all night. And if you know anything about Gilmer, they have a history of Fluellens, and there's more to come. This is not the first Fluellen. He has a brother who is a Division I football player as well. He was on a Gilmer team a few back. Yes, sir. He plays for Middle Tennessee.
Trey Fluellen, I believe.
Yes, sir. That's his name. Trey Fluellen. So he hands the ball off inside to his tailback. That's number 29, Haynes, and he rumbles for a gain of about 7 yards on 1st down. Clock still running down to 2:40 left here in the third. The Leopards trail by 17, 24-7. Gilmer moving not too fast, but at a good rate to try to put some more points on the board. So they come out in the pistol set. He sends Fluellen in motion. He takes the handoff. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff. He rolls out to his right. He's going to run, and he could have got hit hard, but he hit him with a stutter step and just runs out of bounds. Smart decision by Tennyson, and he comes up hopping.
Yeah, he looked like he made a
false cut.
Yeah. Did something. Didn't pick up much. Brings up 3rd down and 4 for the Buckeyes. Ball is spotted on the 36-yard line. Big money down. I agree.
Cash out.
So they come out 2 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. He hands it off to Haynes, and Haynes is going to pick up the 1st down, and he has some more room.
And I'm not a hater, man. They get money on 3rd downs in Gilmer, man.
They are. They're picking it up. We said it's money down, and they're making that money on 3rd down tonight.
We have a Leopard down on the field.
That looks like Chris Lewis. It is Lewis. That's number 6, Lewis.
Maybe it's a cramp or something.
So he's up. He's standing up. Coach Greg Fenton is going to come out into the field, and he tells him to sit down and let's just stretch it out. So while Coach Fenton tends to Chris Lewis, we'll take a break, and we'll be right back with more football on 107.1 KTFS and Texarkana Game Day.
Welcome to Texarkana Magazine,
where everyone is famous in their hometown.
Every month, we have the privilege of interviewing guests and sharing their inspiring stories with you.
You can find Texarkana Magazine at many locations around town. Look for us on the first of each month, where we publish a new print issue, and online every Tuesday.
We'd love to connect with you. Check us out online at txkmag.com and follow us on social media.
Stay famous, Texarkana.
Not long ago, Samantha had to raise her hand to leave the classroom. Just like that, she had to decide her future. She knew she wanted to go to college, but she wasn't ready to choose her major. So she enrolled at Texarkana College. At a fraction of the cost of a university, Samantha can start on her basics while she decides what she wants to do with her future. Start here at Texarkana College.
It's going to be tackled after a gain of maybe a yard.
Taken down by 52, Peyton Page.
Peyton Page in on the tackle for the Leopards.
I like Mr. Page, man. He's another upbeat young man who walks around campus with a smile on his face and he's always making plays.
1:30 left here in the third. Tennyson hands it off to 17, Fluellen, and he has room around the right side. He's going to be tackled. Good open field tackle. So Fluellen picks up maybe 3 yards on second down. That's number 9, Michael Riley, in on the tackle for the Leopards.
Down three scores, man. Gotta keep turning, man.
A stop here is crucial.
It is. 3rd and 5 clock. Down to 50 seconds and still running. We're down by 17 points. So Tennyson's going to fake it. He pulls it, keeps it himself. He has room, picks up the first down, and he's pushed out of bounds right after he picks up that first down.
Pushed out by Jones.
That's Cal Jones on the stop. So great job there by Tennyson, just pulling the ball on the zone read and keeping it himself, picking up the first down. So this time he hands it off inside to Haynes, and Haynes is going to pick up maybe a gain of 3 yards on first down.
Down by number 9,
So
Riley.
they're playing it smart, just pounding ground.
Rebel.
Letting the clock run out. They're trying to win the time of possession battle at this point. I mean, they're up 17, and the run game is working for Gilmer at the moment.
Clock is down to 15 seconds, and they'll run one more play before we head to the fourth quarter. So they come out in a double back set this time. He hands it off. He's going to try to get out wide. He has some room. He cuts it up, and he's going to finally be tackled at the 2-yard line. And so that's how the third quarter will end.
58 Gar, it's 7 Jones.
The Leopards trail 24-7 after 3. So we'll take a short break and come back with the fourth quarter of football. You're listening to Liberty Eylau Football on 107.1 KTFS and on Texarkana Game Day. Or a penalty of such, and so they're just now switching ends of the field. And so while we have a second, we'll update you with some of the scores from around the area. New Boston leads Atlanta 27-6 in the third quarter. Pleasant Grove is up on Spring Hill 41-21 in the third quarter. Texas High leads 21-9 in the third quarter. Tatum is leading Jefferson 42-20 in the third quarter. Hughes Springs is leading Queen City 30-12 at the start of the fourth quarter. DeKalb and Hooks, they're still tied at 14 with 3 minutes 20 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. So
that sounds like a legit.
Yeah, that's a barn burner right there. They might go to overtime. We'll see. Dangerfield leads Paul Pewitt 42-6 in the fourth quarter. James Bowie leads Detroit 28-14 in the fourth. So those are a few scores from around the area. Let's see on our district. There's 3 games going on in our district. There's Pleasant Grove and Spring Hill, who we told you Pleasant Grove leads in that ball game. And so let's check on the ball game with Pitt and North Lamar. In that ball game, Pitt leads 58-0 with 4:30 left in the fourth quarter. So, that's 3 weeks in a row that North Lamar has been 50 burger.
It's just a down year for North Lamar, but hopefully those guys can
bounce back.
They can bounce back and turn it
they're
around.
pretty dominant at some other sports. So
most definitely.
Yeah, they might make up the difference in those other sports. We'll see. But anyway, so finally we begin the fourth quarter of play here at Harris Field. It is second down and looks like 19 for the Buckeyes. So we're waiting on the clock operator to get the clock situated.
All right.
We're going to wait. I don't know what's going on with the clock here. But
having a little
having a few technical difficulties with the clock. They're trying. There we go. They finally got it set. So we're trying to get the clock set. It's finally set. And so we're here ready for the fourth quarter of action. So Tennyson comes out in the shotgun. He's going to send Fluellen in a motion. He's going to throw it on a quick route out to his tailback, number 29, Haynes, and he's going to fight hard.
His way.
Oh, man, he is a great after-contact ball carrier.
Definitely. And he does well at catching the ball out the backfield.
Absolutely.
Number 3, Jones. Number 21, Walker.
So they've been using 2 backs tonight, number 29, Ashton Haynes, and number 21, LaDalen Jackson, and they both have produced pretty well tonight for the Buckeyes. 3rd down and 6 for Gilmer. As that was 2nd and 19, he picked up 13. So he hands it off again to Haynes, and Haynes is going to rumble into the end zone for another touchdown. So Haynes just fights hard, and he stretched out, as you said, to reach across the end zone.
And I mean, hey, those were one of the players that we keyed in on tonight, coming into this game. Like we said, Haynes, man, he was the leading rusher for the Buckeyes, coming into the game. He had 77 carries for 590 yards and 10 touchdowns. So, I mean, he's just adding to his stats. And, I mean, you got to give him some credit. He runs the ball hard every time he touches it.
He does. He's a very hard runner, and we've seen that tonight. So the Buckeyes are successful on the extra point. So that extends their lead. They lead 30-7.
And what I would just like to see, for the rest of this game, I just want to see if the Leopards still have any fight. It would be a good sign for them to not give up. To, drive the ball downfield and try to get another
Let's try to get another score.
Yeah.
Let's just close the gap a little bit. So it's actually 31-7. I was waiting on the extra point to pop up on the scoreboard, and so they do successfully attempt that. So it is 31-7 with 11:44 left to go here in the ball game. So we'll take a time to send a shout out to our sponsors. Texarkana Game Day is brought to you by Conterra Networks, Greg Orr Auto Collection, Texarkana Physical Therapy, Total Medical Supply. And if you're listening to our radio broadcast is brought to you by Liberty Eylau High School, Go Leopards Go, Texarkana College, Red River Federal Credit Union, Texarkana Emergency Center, Millway Federal Credit Union, Smiles of Arkansas, Farmers Bank and Trust, and the good old dugout. Some good fish up here.
Amazing. That just kind of made me want some fish.
We had some good barbecue up here tonight in the press box. It did me some justice.
When we get ready to receive the kick.
Number 20, Hernandez is set to kick off for the Buckeyes. Jose Hernandez. Back deep to return for the Leopards is number 5, Keanu Shepard. And Shepard's going to field the ball at the 5-yard line. He's going to have a return out to the 25. So the Leopards take over 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line.
Number 19, Gonzalez on the return.
And shout out to that Leopard band, man. They have been going all night long.
Yeah, they're always going.
They are killing it over there, man.
I think they have a contest tomorrow. So good luck to the Leopard Band at the contest tomorrow. I think it's a warm-up contest for their area contest, which is next weekend. So Jones is in at quarterback. He's going to send a receiver in motion. He keeps it himself. Oh, he throws a shuffle pass, and it's intercepted. That's number 20, Jose Hernandez, the kicker. And he's going to have a pick 6. So Gilmer gets into the end zone for another touchdown. That's the kicker, Jose Hernandez.
That is not what you wanted to see.
Not at all.
This late in the game.
So the Leopards trail 37-7 with the extra point pending. So we'll await the extra point. Hernandez, who just had the pick 6, he's tired, but he's going to come kick the extra point. He's just seeing he's squatted down. He's a little tired.
Yeah, he's a little winded. I mean, hey, you play linebacker, you make a great play, convert a pick 6, and now you have to line up and kick a field goal.
Yeah, he's a linebacker. He's a fullback. He's the kicker. He does it all. So he'll come out to attempt the extra point. Number 11, Tennyson is the holder. And the kick is up, and it's good. So all 7 points there was scored by Jose Hernandez. So we'll take a short break and come right back with more Leopard football on 107.1 KTFS and on Texarkana Game Day.
This is Brian from Flying Burger and Seafood, inviting you to join us for the fastest and freshest casual dining experience in Texarkana. Whether you're hungry for a freshly ground hamburger, the tastiest fried catfish, or some of our amazing grilled seafood or chicken, we have what you want, just the way you like it, and always with a smile. Fast, casual dining, just the way you like it. Flying Burger and Seafood, Summerhill Road. Oh yeah, don't forget to top it off with the biggest, baddest cinnamon roll you've ever had. See you soon.
Welcome back to Harris Field, where the Leopards trail 38-7 with 11 minutes, 27 seconds left to go here in the 4th quarter. So we trail by 31 points. We're trailing by 17 not too long ago. I felt like I just said that, and it went to 31 that quick. So
yeah, man, and I mean, hey, like you said earlier on the show, I mean, we know who Gilmer is.
That's true.
We know their background, and we knew this game was going to be tough.
For sure.
We knew it was going to be a dogfight. The Leopards came out fighting hard, and I mean, Gilmer's just one of those teams where they get to rolling.
Yeah, hard to slow down. And this might be the best team the Leopards face all season long. I mean, they played a good Van team earlier in the year, but I don't think nobody that the Leopards have faced this season is on the level of Gilmer. And so Gilmer kicks off, and it's caught at the 20-yard line, and he goes backwards on the return. And he's going to be tackled at, they're going to give him his forward progress. So they'll mark him at the 20. That's number 21, Michael Walker.
Number 18, Colbert.
So we'll take over 1st down and 10, 11 minutes, 20 seconds left to go here in the ball game. So Hampton is back in at quarterback. 2 receivers to his right, 2 receivers to his left. He's joined in the backfield by number 25, Ahmad Hicks.
Missing a lineman.
Yeah, we only have 4 linemen out there, so we're missing our center. You can't do nothing without him.
Yeah, and we're going to have to take a timeout.
Gotta burn one.
It was definitely 3 seconds left.
Yeah, so the play clock was down to 3 seconds. Our center was missing. We couldn't snap the ball without him. So we call a timeout, and we'll take a timeout. You're listening to Leopard Football on 107.1 KTFS and on Texarkana Game Day.
Providing excellent customer service while keeping everyone safe is a top priority here at State Bank. We are making your banking experience safer and easier with our new curbside banking program. Almost anything you need to do inside the branch can now be accomplished with curbside banking. Need to open an account, pick up a debit card, or hands-on help with mobile banking? Just pull into a designated curbside spot, call the number on the sign, and a State Bank team member will come assist you quickly. We are excited to bring you this convenience and are thankful to serve you. Your family, your bank, State Bank.
In that receiver, they handed off to him on a jet sweep. He's going to be tackled right at the line of scrimmage. So first time we've seen Jones in the slot. And, I mean, I think that would be a nice look.
It will. I mean, because Cal Jones kind of give you the Taysom Hill.
For sure. He does, yeah, for sure.
He can
Same number and everything.
Yeah, he can play quarterback, receiver, punter, kicker, I mean, return, safety. I mean, he's a great explosive kid out there on the field.
We have him in at the slot. He comes in motion. Hampton fakes the handoff to him. He throws it deep down the field, and it's just a miscommunication between him and his receiver. The receiver was running a post across the middle of the field, and JJ thought he was going to just
stay out.
Yeah, stay out wide and run a go. It falls incomplete. 3rd down and 10 for the Leopards.
And I can see us next week cleaning up on some of those overthrows.
For sure, for sure. And we won't see an offense next week that is, similar to this Gilmer offense. I mean, we'll see, a wing tee for the rest of this year. I think that's less complicated to defend more so than this spread out, scheme that the Buckeyes run. Nothing against the wing tee, is it's just the reality of it.
Yep.
Spread it out more, make big plays.
That was a good catch by WT. And I noticed, did you notice that last play, Gilmer defensive line were trying to, I don't know, I guess, spook the Leopards. Like, nobody was down in the set position. They just
kept shifting and moving. Clock down to 10:20. It's 4th down for the Leopards, and we're going to punt. Cal Jones is our punter. As we said, he does it all.
The kid's an athlete, man.
He really is.
You can line him up anywhere on the field, and he'll give you his best.
So 17, Rowan Fluellen is the return man for the Buckeyes, and it's a nice punt by Jones, and it's fielded by Fluellen at the 45, and he's going to return it across midfield down to about the 43-yard line. They'll give him the 44. 1st and 10 from the 44 for the Buckeyes.
You're going to take over 1st and 10 at the Leopard 44-yard line.
So if the game stays the way it's been going, the Leopards will move to 2-1 in district.
But, hey, I mean, it still gives you hope. Still gives you a chance because the Leopards will move to 2-1. Gilmer and Pleasant Grove will move
3-0
to 3-0. But the thing is, we have Pleasant Grove here next week. It'll be senior night, so.
I mean, that's another rivalry game, and I'm sure we'll be amped up about it. But let's not, foreshadow too far ahead. Let's continue talking about this game. And Cal Jones makes a good tackle on number 4 for the Buckeyes, Cody Guidry. Tackle of no gain. 9 minutes, 25 seconds left to go here in the ball game. The Leopards trail 38-7. So Tennyson going to hand it off around the right side. He has a hole. He picks up the 1st down. He's across the 30, all the way down to the 25-yard line. That looks like 29. That's 21. 21, LaDalen Jackson. So number 9, Michael Riley in on the stop for the Leopards.
Tennyson is looking over to the side. I think they see something, and they're trying to switch it up, change the play call, so he steps back. Tennyson with the handoff to Jackson.
So Jackson's going to rumble forward for a gain of maybe
Jackson on the carry.
8 yards. I think about 7.
Down by number 7,
Cal Jones in on the stop for the Leopards. Clock down to 8:10 and still running. So if you're the Leopards, you want to go ahead and try to make a stop here.
Crucial.
Stop the bleeding. So he hands it off inside, and he picks up the first down, and he's still going to rumble forward and get into the end zone. That's another touchdown for number 21, LaDaylon Jackson, to extend Gilmer's lead to 44-7 with the extra point pending. As I said, they just ground and pound the football here in the second half, and they have some hard running tailbacks, 2 of them, and they've done a lot of dirty work here tonight.
Like they say, feed your workhorses, and that's exactly what Gilmer does. They will feed their workhorse.
Yep. First time this Leopard team has been down as such all season long. So this is foreign territory.
And the extra point attempt was no good.
No good. So he missed it this time. Hernandez misses the extra point, and so the lead will stay 44-7 with 7 minutes, 54 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. So we'll take a break and come right back with the rest of the fourth quarter on 107.1 KTFS and Texarkana Game Day.
If you're thinking of building or remodeling, start your project with Red River Lumber and the Design Center. Our full-line lumber yards are stocked with the building materials you need for your project. The Design Center offers doors and windows, flooring, cabinetry, countertops, appliances, and more. And our team will help guide your project every step of the way. Take advantage of our custom kitchen design service. We'll help visualize your project with a 3D rendering of how your new space will look. Red River Lumber and the Design Center is proud to be a Day One sponsor of Texarkana Game Day.
Where the Leopards trail 44-7 with 7 minutes, 54 seconds left to go here in the ball game. And we want to send a shout out to our radio sponsors. Our radio broadcast is brought to you by Liberty Eylau High School, Texarkana College, Red River Federal Credit Union, Texarkana Emergency Center, Millway Federal Credit Union, Smiles of Arkansas, Farmers Bank and Trust, and the Dugout. So high pooch kick. It's going to be fair caught by the Leopards at about the 38-yard line or so. Let's see. It'll be about the 37. I'll mark it. Roderick Galloway was the fair catch man.
And it looks like JJ will head back out. This series at quarterback again.
Yeah, JJ will stay in at quarterback, and we see the Leopards bringing in some of the younger guys. You have number 14 in for the Leopards. I think that's Telly Wells. It's not listed on my roster, but if my mind is correct, I believe that's Telly Wells and a couple other guys.
And I mean, this late in the game, I mean, I kind of get it, you know. Let's get some of our younger guys in, you know, for just in case later down the road they have to step in and play. You want them to be ready.
Absolutely. The Leopards are still playing, trying to get into the end zone for the second time tonight. 7 minutes, 20 seconds left here in the ball game. We trail by 37 points. So it's Hampton in the shotgun. He's in the pistol set. He sends a receiver in motion. He's going to hand it off. He's going to have some room around the left side, and he has a hole. That's Hicks. He's going to rumble all the way across midfield before he's pushed out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. Ahmad Hicks. He's been a bright spot tonight.
He definitely have. He's gotten in. He's taken advantage of opportunities, found holes, and he's been actually getting the ball upfield pretty well.
He's been the only one that scored tonight for the Leopards, increasing his touchdown total to 8 touchdowns on the year. So we come back out in the pistol set. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. He sends Jones in motion. He's going to hand it off again to Hicks. And Hicks is going to be tackled from behind after a yard.
On the carry again. Brought down by number 20, Hernandez.
So number 20, Jose Hernandez, the kicker, the fullback, the linebacker. He's everywhere, huh?
Hey,
he's in on the tackle.
He's another Cal Jones. He's all over the field.
2nd and 10 for the Buckeyes. 6 minutes, 30 seconds left to go here in the ballgame. Excuse me, not the Buckeyes, the Leopards. So we run a screen pass out to number 3, Ian Jones, and it's caught, and he's going to be tackled after a short gain of maybe 2 yards. He's slow to get up, but he's okay.
Yeah, I think it was someone standing over him. He was just trying to, wait until he got from over him.
So we bring in a couple of more. Our younger receivers, that's number 15, Jaden Davis, coming into the ball game. Clock down underneath 6 minutes. Busted play, but he gets the handoff to Hicks, and Hicks is going to have room around the Leopard sideline before he's pushed out of bounds hard at the 24-yard line. Right at the first down marker, and that's enough to pick it up.
That kid Hicks, man.
Yeah, he's a hard runner. You got number 12, Price, who's lightning. He's lightning fast. And then you got 25, Thunder, Ahmad Hicks. He'll run you over. Hampton is going to fake the handoff to Hicks. He throws it out wide on the screen pass to number 27, W.T. Jones, and he picks up the first down and some inside of the 10-yard line.
Hampton's pass complete to W.T. Jones.
Good reception there by W.T.
Taking down by number 35.
He has a couple receptions tonight.
31. Maybe on Brinkley.
First down and 10 from, they'll mark him at the 12. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 12. Clock down to 5:30 and still ticking. So the Leopards are trying to punch it in before this game ends. So he fakes the handoff, he throws it, and it's caught right across the middle of the field. And so I'm trying to see who that is on that reception.
Hampton's pass complete to Walker.
That's number 21, Michael Walker, on the reception. And he gets across the 5-yard line down to the 4. 2nd down. Actually, he'll be on the 5. 2nd and 2. So we hand it off, and he's tackled in the backfield. So Hicks is the ball carrier, and he's going to be tackled for a loss of maybe a yard.
Tripped up by number 32, Morrow.
Number 32, Dustin Morrow, in on the tackle for the Buckeyes. Clock still ticking. We're down to 4:20. So he's going to hand it off inside to Hicks, and Hicks is going to rumble forward. Let's see where they mark him.
It looks pretty close.
Looks pretty close. They're going to call him short of the goal line, but he does pick up the first down.
So
it's going to be 1st and goal for the Leopards. So 1st and goal from the 1. Clock down to 4. Minutes on the dot, still ticking. Let's punch it in. So Hampton fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, and he's going to, let's see if he powers forward in. He powers forward, but let's see if they give him the touchdown or not. Oh, the referees are going to come and talk about it. Let's see. No signal just yet.
Tripped up by 12, Bowman, and 20.
Oh, they're going to call him short. Want to mark him short, so they're going to mark him.
I thought Hampton might have stretched that.
Yeah, I thought he might have too, but hey, we're not there, so we gotta push forward.
Definitely have to push forward. We have to punch this one in.
So we hand it off.
Now that one should have been. Yeah.
So yeah, we decide to run the ball on 2nd and goal from the 1. We hand it off inside to Ahmad Hicks, and the Buckeyes meet him right at the line of scrimmage. So that'll be 3rd and goal from the 1.
Yeah. And it kind of looked like for a second the Leopards wasn't completely like set on the play, or
2 minutes, 49 seconds left to go in the ball game. We're trying to punch it in. 3rd and goal from the 1. Hampton. Oh, his pitch is on the ground, and it's recovered by the Buckeyes, and he's going to run it back for a touchdown. He's at the 40, the 45, and he's moving. Ooh, I don't know what number he is, but he is rolling, and he gets all the way into the end zone for a Buckeyes touchdown. Number 6, you said?
That was number 6.
That was number 6 for the Buckeyes. Will Blakely. That extends their lead to 50-7 with 2 minutes, 23 seconds left to go here in the ball game. Unfortunate play. Very unfortunate play. So number 3 will come out to attempt the extra point for the Buckeyes this time instead of number 20. That's O'Mara Orana. See what he has. Snap is back. Kick is up, and it's good. So 2:24 left here in the ball game. The Buckeyes lead 51-7. We'll take a short break and come back with more Leopard football on 107.1 KTFS and Texarkana Game Day.
A shield against the elements. Comfort in the midst of chaos. Shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when you need us most. This is the heartbeat of our company, our why. Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life.
In Arkansas, see Brian Bolt for a free insurance review.
Harris Field, where the Leopards trail the Buckeyes 51-7 with 2 minutes, 24 seconds left to go here in the ball game. So it's unfortunate play there by the Leopards on 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line. J.J. Hampton runs a simple pitch play to Ahmad Hicks, and
I think it was a little miscommunication there, man. Or I think Gilmer might have even got some pressure back there. You know,
they did. That was back
forced
there
a
pretty
bad
fast.
pitch, you know. So
he ball hits the ground, and number 6, Will Blakely, takes it all the way back for a 90-plus yard touchdown for the Buckeyes. And so the kick is fair caught by the Leopards at the 33-yard line, and they'll take over 1st and 10 from the 33. So if you're the Leopards, it's back to the drawing board. Back to the drawing board. We got a big game coming up next week here at Harris Field. I'm sure the team from across town is going to come in amped up and ready to play.
Oh, for sure.
The Leopards come out 1st and 10 from the 33. Trips to the right, single receiver to the left. Jones is the quarterback. He throws it deep down the field, and it's
in and out of the hands of Ian Jones.
Yep.
That would have been a great catch.
That was tipped by number 12, Cade Bowman, as well, as Bowman just had his arms in reach to get his hands on the ball, just to get it out of the arms of number 3, Ian Jones. Too much air under that ball there, yeah. Just sailed it a little high.
You know, sometimes you get those type of passes that just hangs a little too high, especially when you're trying to throw on the run like Jones was.
Glad to see we're still taking chances.
Yeah.
So Jones hands it off inside this time, and we pick up maybe a gain of 2 or 3 yards on 2nd down. It's 12, Marquarius Price on the carry. Clock down to 1:55, still ticking. 3rd down and 7. So the Leopards look to the sideline, get the call. Jones get the troops set. Single receiver to the left, doubles to the right. He fakes the handoff inside. He's going to look. It's caught. That's number 15. Jaden Davis on the reception for the Leopards. Number 12, Cade Bowman on the stop for the Buckeyes. Clock down to 1:05. 1st and 10 for the Leopards from the 35. Excuse me, the 45. Jones rolling out to his left. He throws it, is caught by his brother, WT. And WT is going to fight forward for a gain of 13 yards.
Second down with number 38.
Clock still running, down to 35 seconds. So the Leopards will try to get off a couple more plays before the clock runs out. So Jones takes the snap. He steps up, throws it, and it's overthrown. So he was trying to hit his brother, WT, across the middle, just a little high. So most of the night, it was just a Gilmer rushing attack, to be honest with you.
It was. I mean, the Leopards started out good in the first quarter, you know, came out blazing. We saw the raid defense, but, I mean, hey, with any good football team with a running pound game like Gilmer, it'll wear you out, man. It'll tire you down.
That's true. So Jones takes the snap, he throws it, and it's going to be dropped. So he had a receiver, and he just drops it. I think that's number 21, Michael Walker, was the intended receiver.
Yeah, I think he tried to run before he actually secured the pass.
So that'll stop the clock at 9 seconds. It's 3rd and 10 for the Leopards, and this could possibly be the last play of the ball game. Jones is just going to hand it off to Price, and Price is going to pick up the first down, and he's finally brought down after a carry of 14 yards on 3rd down. And so that'll stop the clock at 1 second. And finally just going to let it run out. And so the Leopards fall to the Gilmer Buckeyes 51-7. And so we'll see you back here next week at Harris Field as we host the Pleasant Grove Hawks. So I'm Tyler Huff, joined by my partner, RJ Williams. You've been listening to Leopard Football on 107.1 KTFS and on Texarkana.